Micahel, Shawn, and the Takeover legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Micahel, Shawn, and the Takeover legends. Jay Black and nope, just Jay Black. And
Jay Black. No ovaries.
No ovaries. Okay, so Shawnee is on a plane.
She's on a flight.
Doing what she does. Sexy Mo, she'll be here in a few minutes.
Yes.
So it's just us. And so much. I got the paper right here, y'all. So much to talk about. So many things going on.
What's today?
How was your night, Jay Black?
Yeah,
today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, today is Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. Okay. November the 17th. All right. Kelly J, good morning. Good morning, Kelly.
Bumpy's on. So Herpes Goddess, right?
Yes, Shayna Singleton, the herpes goddess, will be joining us this morning, as well as our nurse practitioner, Shaquisa. Shaquisa will be on as well.
What time? What time do they come on?
So East Coast. I go everything by the East Coast.
Well, do that, because I'm
so
here.
8 o'clock for Shayna, and then 8:30 for Shaquisa. They back to back. So 8 o'clock hour on the East Coast. So that's 7 a.m. in Dallas. That's Central. Yeah. And then, as we say, West Coast, you figure it out on the West. Figure it out. Good morning, Kathy Black, Dave Burns, Kelly J, and our guy Shawn Robinson. What do you say about the energy? Everything is about energy. The way you feel around certain. Well, he got quotes, morning quotes. That's what we're doing.
Go ahead, Shawn Robinson.
The way you feel around certain people will tell you if this connection needs to be stopped or not. All right.
How did we start the show off with that? Like
that's what he typed. That's what he put on.
Shout out to Shawn Robinson. I'm super congested right now. Like it's all up in right here. So
what up, sis? Jeanette Rochelle.
So sorry about that, but Shawn, you came in.
Yeah, Shawn, he came with I don't know.
That was like something you were thinking about last night, and you were like,
let me get this off my chest. Let me start the day off.
I don't think that, honestly, I don't think that's to us. I think that's to
no, yeah, I think it's to the world. I think it was just
I think it's to the world, Shawn. And whatever you're going through, just put it out there. Like, the way you feel about certain people will tell you if this connection needs to be stopped or not. Whatever you're going through.
Let me turn this down. Go ahead,
real talk. Like whatever that chick did to you, Shawn, go get her. I thought
it was about some dudes though, but you say okay, it's about the female. You thinking the female energy? I think
it is because, like the way he said, the way you feel about certain people will tell you if this connection needs to be stopped or not. That's what I'm saying, Shawn. Like, Shawn, can you explain why you going so hard body karate?
What did he say? There you go. He do motivational quotes every day. So that's just like his motivational quotes. You know, like somebody needs to hear this. You know,
right.
Which I love every time somebody says it. Somebody out there needs to hear.
When I put my quotes on there, I'm like, so and so. I'm gonna say the name. Who needs to hear this?
Oh, we calling people out. Right.
I mean, somebody needs to hear it. I don't. Yeah. I hate when people say, "I don't know who needs to hear this."
Yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this, but
you know who.
Your self-worth is worth yourself.
Exactly. So y'all insecure sons of bitches need to hear this.
All right. So my last night was Tuesday. Then if the day is Wednesday.
Tuesday, yeah. How'd it go?
I went to the doctors. I went to the doctors yesterday.
Oh, pause.
I know, right? It was.
Let me tap
no.
Mic.
It was for the shoulder, for my surgery. You know, they do the follow-up for the surgery you had, rotator cuff surgery I had, and then the knee. And I think they think I'm pregnant or something because they ordered an ultrasound. How does a guy get an ultrasound? What is this about? I was like, wait, I'm not preggo, so why do I have to go get an ultrasound? It was very confusing to me. But yeah, that was my day yesterday. A guy getting an ultrasound. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, you can get an ultrasound if you're not pregnant.
I just thought it was weird.
You think the doctors made a mistake? They were like,
why I gotta get an ultrasound? Like, what are we doing? An ultrasound?
So, when are you getting it?
I got a call this morning because
for your shoulder, right?
It's for my knee. Honestly, it's for my knee.
Oh, that was for your knee.
Because that ain't. It's been a year and it ain't healing. Something wrong. So don't ever fall off a ladder. How about that? But an ultrasound, yeah, I thought that was weird.
What's
but
wrong?
I digress.
Are you limping?
Nah, it ain't a limp. It's just I can't put pressure on that left side, so I just because it hurts, so I don't put pressure on it.
That's a limp.
Oh.
Dude, you're wilding. Like, I will say this: whoever you work for, your health insurance is amazing.
Oh yeah, I don't pay for that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't pay for anything.
So your shoulder's messed up.
My shoulder is getting better. I start some new therapy today called work hardening. It's supposed to be some intense therapy, 3 to 5 hours a day doing therapy, which I'm not looking forward to. And then the
Why
knee.
not? Why aren't you looking?
Who wants to do therapy 3 to 5 hours a day? First of all, me doing it now for 2 hours is like I dread it.
Because Jay, I hate to tell you this, you're fragile.
What does that mean? Oh.
That means you need this workout. You need this therapy to get yourself right. You're too young to literally. You don't go to the gym at all.
No.
You don't do any push-ups. All you do is eat the food that Lady Q feeds you.
Yes, I do. She feeds me 3-4 meals a day. Yeah,
but you still think you're ready to fight.
Them first 5 minutes of a fight, I'm good. I can't go the distance. That's probably where I can honestly say I can't. I couldn't do 12 rounds.
We're getting older. You got to work out. You got to.
I know. True.
You got to do. This is a blessing in disguise. Real talk.
Yeah, I do need to work out.
Yeah.
But my new motto is I'm unbothered. I'm stress free. So that's just where I'm at. I'm trying.
Like unbothered, stress free is good for you, but that still means we gotta get in shape.
Yeah, I try to divert you from that. Yeah, because the gym don't always mean shape. People can do little stuff in their house. They ain't got to worry about going to a gym.
They got to what?
They can work out in their house. They don't necessarily have to.
You're not going to work out in your house. That's the thing about having the in-house gym. You have to have discipline. You're not doing like 5 sets of 20 push-ups. You're not going to do it in the house.
In theory. But if you're motivated and focused, actually I said the first 5. I'm good at
Wait. Action. You're out of jail?
Yeah, he was out. See, I remember Shawn Robinson. If it ain't happened today, Mike forgets.
No, I forget.
Action was out yesterday. He was. Yesterday.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was on IG. Just said the first 5 minutes, I'm good. Jay said, Jay, you would last 3-minute round. No. 3-minute rounds. Jay would not last 3-minute rounds.
No, he said I would last a 3-minute round. That was it. He not even giving me 5 minutes.
No. He's not.
Y'all are funny. Good morning, Tam.
My trainer gave me this app where it's like every exercise you do is 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. And I downloaded it. He said, and you do 4 sets of 3 different exercises. And I was like, 20 seconds. Come on, dog. Like, really? I challenge any dude, regular guys, just like me and Jay Black, action. Well, maybe not action because he does a whole bunch of.
He healthy. He ride bikes and all that stuff.
But do 20 seconds of push-ups. And
20 seconds. Wait, why I got to be seconds of push-ups? Why can't it just be like.
This is the rules, Jay. It's the rules.
I could do like 10 push-ups. Why I got to be 20 seconds? Like, what is? I guess that's 20. Is it 1 a second? Like, you got to put a number on it. You can't just say 20 seconds. But go ahead.
It's 20 seconds of push-ups. Bam, 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 bam. Then let's just say 20 seconds. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. 20. It's 20 seconds.
Yeah. So it's in the.
And you do 4 sets. Can you do it?
I could do 20 seconds because technically that could be 5 push-ups. Like that's why I said you got to put a number on. Oh yeah, your team. You know, Tam always call you out about your team.
You know what, Tam? Because you said it, I don't care.
Good morning, Jacqueline. Our business owner, our wine bar business owner, New York City.
I don't think there's nothing I can do with this, y'all.
Yeah, you go live. Hit the live button. Media Room 360 and live.
Dude. Okay. All right. Watch this. YouTube. Watch this. Because Shawnee's on a plane right now, so it's probably not working.
No, it does work
It's probably not working right now. When Shawnee gets on the plane, nothing works. Hold up. Hold up.
Kelly J saying we should have a TOL weight loss challenge. So everybody be honest about their weight, and then we do. I kind of like that. Each week we do weekly updates, like weigh-in check-ins, how much weight were lost, possibly. Not bad. I mean, I'll beat Mike because if it's a challenge, I go full throttle.
Oh, I bet you $1,000 you can't beat me.
No, I weigh more than you, so I'm gonna lose more. So you'll lose right there. I
weigh 172 right now. I'll be down to 154.
And I'm 202. So I got you by 25
You're not going to
pounds.
lose 20 pounds. You're not disciplined enough. You're not built for that.
See, challenge. Stop playing.
Right. Well, put it up then. You're not disciplined enough, dog.
See, that's what motivates me. When you tell me what I can't do and I know I can do it and I'm better than you at it.
You're not better than me at that. You've never been in shape ever in your life. Ever. You've never been in shape.
No,
ever.
Just because you were in shape and then out of shape, then back in shape. You're Oprah. That's what you are. You basically Oprah. But you're Luther and Oprah all in one.
But you never
I've been
Shape.
consistent. I've
been flabby your entire life.
And then 2 years ago, I lost 60 pounds, and I've been the same ever since. I went from 260 to 195, and I put like 5 pounds back.
But you ain't never been in dog. You've never been in shape ever.
Losing weight is just this. What do you mean in shape? Talking about 50 cent muscles, like
you have never had
no videos.
You have never had a six pack. Your chest has never been dad bod.
I never wanted a six pack.
Dog, you had breasts since the time you were 20. You've always had breasts, my dude. You've never been in shape.
When I lost it, when I went down to 195,
I will literally. You know what? Okay.
When I went down to 195, I was good. This is like 6. No, I didn't. I had
did.
Flat stomach. I was good. I was Gucci.
Jay Black, do you understand?
All right, before this turned into a Ray and Claw moment,
How tall are you? How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
5'8", and you are 190.
and
that's
I just
damn near obese. 5'8". I'm 5'7".
5'8" and 202. We'll just say
that's obese.
5'8", 200 is obese.
You're supposed to be like 160, my dude. You
know, and nobody. If that's the case, the world is obese because nobody's really going about what the real weight and height is supposed to be.
I'm supposed to be in the 150s, and that's what I'm working on now. You have never been in shape in your life.
Yeah, he's Luther and Oprah. He go up and down. Might go from super big.
Hey,
you just a
tight
fat shirts.
Loser. You just a fat loser.
No, you're on the biggest loser because you absolutely. That's what.
How about this?
I can lose weight. The fact that I did it like that. If I want to lose another 10 pounds, I can.
Even when you lose weight, you've never been in shape. You've never
been in shape. You going by in shape or losing weight? See, there's. I guess you. Am I bench pressing 200 pounds? No, and neither are you.
Jay. Yes, no, I have.
You're not bench pressing 200 pounds. Stop it. Oh, how many you did? One bench press. I mean, it is Wellness Wednesday. So if you got the weight still, you're going to do it live on camera?
In real life, you're not built for me.
No, I get that you work out more. You go to the gym
at
least.
You're not built. You're not built.
More.
You're not built. Out of shape, I was doing 150. And I was doing sets of 5, and that's not a lot. Sets of 5 times. You're not built for me.
Not 200 pounds.
No.
You ain't bench pressing 200 pounds.
How much you want to bet that give me 3 weeks and I can?
Man, now this is gonna be 3 weeks. You just talking tough Tony now, like you doing it right now. Oh. Jay, the simple rule is
you've never been in shape ever in your life. You've never been in shape ever.
Some type of workout.
You've never been in shape ever.
Losing weight that's a mean forms of
losing weight is the easy part. Being in shape is the hard part. That's the hard part because you actually have to do, like, dog. If we really did push-ups right now and we had to do 5 sets of 20, you couldn't.
I will win if it wasn't for the rotator cuff surgery that I'm coming off of.
Jay, you have never done.
I would win.
Jay, you've never done 5 sets ever.
5 sets
And
of
that's
what? How
easy.
many? 5 sets of what? 10?
Yes. No,
I have
20,
done
20 at
20.
back to back.
Wait, at the same time?
No, you do 5 sets of 20, which means you do
20?
20 push-ups, 20 crunches, 20 push-ups, 20 crunches, 20 push-ups.
I
20
did 3 burpees in a row.
Oh my God, you're an asshole.
I did.
All right,
I
all
did.
right, Jay Black.
I did.
Like you want to
All right.
impress me, bench press 20 for 20 seconds.
200 for 20 seconds. You gonna
200.
hold that? The mic ain't doing that.
No, you ain't gotta hold it. It's 20 seconds of just going up and like 200 really ain't that big a deal if you get in shape. Like I was doing it.
Losing weight and keeping the weight off is the hardest part. That's for Kelly J. I agree.
No,
because coming from 260 down to 195.
And the only way you can keep it off is by being in shape.
I kept it off for 2 years. I put on, granted, 6 or 7 pounds, and that fluctuates. It goes back to 4 pounds.
And you never exercise.
And I never know. No, but it didn't cut. I'm not 260. I'm 202. I'm not. So, and honestly, I was just 199 a week and a half ago. So, and then it goes. I'm teeter-tottering between.
Jay, you know what I want you to do
mark
today? Google what your weight should be.
Jay and losing weight is being in shape.
Yeah. So anorexic people are in shape. Being in shape and losing weight are
two
different things.
I get what you're saying. You're trying to put the muscle because you don't want to put the weight.
No,
you don't want to turn the weight into muscle. You want to get the weight down, and then you want to tone it up. I get the formula.
It's not about muscle. It's not about muscle. It's being in shape. You don't have to have muscle. It's literally working out in a way where you're like training at least 4 or 5 times a week, and you're working out and you're pushing yourself.
Used to it.
You don't have to get bulky. You don't have to get bulky. Fearless, Dr. Smith, our professor, is one of the most cut up people I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't matter about being all bulky and chest all popping out. It's about being in shape.
Wellness Wednesday tips from Michael Shawn.
Sorry.
I hear you. No, I hear you. So like I said, we got our herpes goddess coming up. We got Shayna, and then we got Sequisa.
I don't know if she works out. I don't know if she works out. I don't know.
But I get what you're saying as far as the because I should be able to run a couple miles without being winded. I don't know how winded I'd be.
Dog, but you just run like 0.5. You ain't got to run a couple of miles. Walk a mile. That's what I try and tell Stacy. Stacy gets mad at me. I'm like, Stace, let's just
walk around the track.
Yeah, we just walk, just to get the blood flowing, just to get everything going. All right, so
all right, where we going?
No, I'm gonna tell you where we going. So we had the baby and
the baby again
doing her thing. Now I didn't know, and this was
from keeping in shape.
This is what bothers me. And when we get Mo on here, this is what bothers me. So did you see Stevie J and Faith Evans? So Stevie J walks into the bedroom.
Okay.
And puts Faith Evans on live.
He just walked in and popped up on it. Bam.
And he tells her, and he goes up to her and says, how you going to knock somebody off at my house? How you going to actually have sex with somebody in my house? And he puts her on live.
Oh, so he outed her for cheating.
Yes.
It's blindsided.
Dog.
That was a clip going around?
Yes. It's all over the internet. It's all over IG. It's all over everything. And he's like, all I did was love you. And she's like,
oh. I got to jump off your IG to find it.
Dude,
I want to put it up now.
It's so embarrassing.
Stevie J.
How the baby.
Go ahead.
Danny, what's the name?
Danny Lee?
Danny Lee.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Danny Lee.
Danny Lee. They're in their 20s. They're in their 20s. And Stevie J, y'all are both in your 40s. And y'all go on live. Like when you see this, I'm like, first of all, their clothes all over the floor, which I get. I understand bedrooms get messy. And Faith throws the blanket over her head because she don't want to hear him no more. And he's like, why would you F this dude in my house. Y'all are in your 40s. Y'all in your 40s and y'all gonna put, what is it with these vaginas who are called men are putting women on IG Live to prove what? What are y'all proving? Just keep it moving. What are we doing? And I know y'all gonna be like, well, that's probably just promote the next reality show and all this nonsense.
Their room is trash. What in the world?
The room is trash, dog. Now I get it. Everybody has been in their bedroom and it's been trash. Their clothes on the floor and all the other
Yeah, we
stuff.
all human. We all got. I mean,
I
think I got some clothes on the floor right now.
Yeah, we all do it. And you want to clean it up on Saturday and everything like that.
On Saturday.
And then you got to fold stuff up and everything. But Stevie J literally took out his cell phone and wanted to show people that Faith was
Sean said that's why Eve wanted to leave him, and Kelly J Red said he's trying to get his own show.
I guess, Mike, when you come back to Dallas, Kelly J, you got to walk the new hood trail. Not called that, but when you're walking in people's backyards, that's hood. That's hilarious. I just don't understand.
Social
Like,
media is a drug.
If you have it, if we can play it, it's so ridiculous, y'all. Like, it makes the baby and why can't I say her
Danny
name?
Lee.
Danny Lee. Makes it look like more common sense, even though it doesn't. But we got to put this on. We got to get this on. For real.
Yeah.
God, I'm so stuffed up. It's irritating me right now.
Here's a YouTube clip at it.
And man, listen. And then there's like 3 clips. They're like the first clip, and then it goes to the second clip, and then Faith Evans literally throws the blanket over her head. Then he pulls the blanket back. Now I've been there. I've been there. But he pulls the blanket, and then she does the whole thing. And every argument turns into this: "Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't!" And that's exactly what happened. It is the most typical bullshit. Oh my God. When y'all
did
watch
Tip do that to Tiny? So T.I. did that to Tiny some years ago?
Who knows? Why do we do this?
Good morning, Afro Queen.
Afro Queen was good. Like, she's like, don't touch me. It literally goes to this. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Now, everybody been there. Don't touch me. He didn't even touch her. He just want to take the blanket back and be like, so you fuck somebody in my house. In my house.
That's what we doing. All right, let's see if I
Dude, that is amazing. God. So the 20-year-olds do something. Danny Lay, the baby do something, and now Faith Evans and Stevie J are doing the same damn thing.
Shawnee's not here. Let's see if this works.
Not gonna work.
With me, you get a video and no audio.
Let me see if you do it.
Let's see.
I give you 75 cents if you can make this happen right now for the show.
All right, that's close. We're getting close.
All right. You got them. You got them both. You got them both. And then I got something to say afterwards about Faith.
Nope, you can't hear it. God darn it.
Can't hear it.
Knees shining.
How many people believe Faith has sex with Tupac?
Tell me if you can hear this.
Let me hear.
Can you hear that?
Nah, I can't hear anything. Man, I'm so congested. Jesus. IG Live.
So you could just see her.
No, we just see a still face on there. The pause in the show. All
right, let me see if I can get another version of this. All
right.
Yeah. But go ahead, I'll let you keep going.
No, I just want to know because who really believed that Faith didn't have sex with Tupac that night? I just want to know who believed Faith didn't have sex with Tupac that night. Who believes that Faith went to the studio with Tupac while she was with Biggie, sat on his lap and took a picture and did not have sex with Tupac? I want people on IG Live to tell me if you believe that. I'll wait.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, we can hear it, but we can't see nothing.
You got to look in the
There it
middle.
is. There it is. Right there. There it is. Right.
Please leave me alone. Please, I hate you. I
Damn.
hate you.
That means she fucked him.
We live. It's cool.
Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. Too. I hate you too.
Good.
But we in the business. You.
Leave me
Bedroom's a
alone.
mess.
Leave me alone.
You is on in my own house, bitch. You
I'm
bitch.
out of here.
You bitch.
Oh,
You in my house. You.
I heard you.
So you happy about it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
here it comes.
You are? That's what you like to do? How can you disrespect me though? I ain't do nothing to you. All I did was love you. And you do that to me? How can you do that to me? But how can you do it to me though? But how can you do that to me? How can you somebody on me?
Don't touch me.
I could do
Don't
whatever.
touch me.
I
Get
can't-
your hand
I
off me.
can't.
Get your hands
But how
off
can
me.
you somebody
Yup,
on me?
here it
Get your
goes.
How can
hands
you somebody
off
on
of
me?
me.
When I'm
Get your
watching
hand
you and
off
your
of
son
me,
every
please.
day,
Get your hands off of me.
I'm asking you.
Please.
I'm watching
Stop.
your
How
son.
can you somebody on me?
Stop.
How can you somebody
Fuck.
on me? You can do whatever. You can scream as you want to.
You want answers.
Go somewhere.
Fuck. No, I ain't
Fuck
going
out
nowhere.
of here. Here you go with your dumb shit.
No, you.
Grow the fuck up.
See?
This is what I don't want to be bothered with.
I don't
Get
want
the
to with
out.
you too.
Well, there you go, Mike.
Wow.
He wanted answers. She cheated. He wanted answers. He was angry.
Not getting emotional over these people because I did it the last time with Danny Lay and the baby, and I'm not doing it again because I don't know who's telling the truth. Who is telling the truth? Jay Black.
Stevie J is telling the truth. She never denied cheating on him. She never said I didn't cheat. She was upset that he was putting the camera in the face and videoing her, and she didn't want to talk about it at that moment. But he was upset and he wanted answers. I don't care what time of day it is. He wanted answers right then and there. So I do believe she cheated.
Jacqueline, who's telling the truth? Who is telling the truth? Damn it. God.
I believe she did because I would have. What, cheated on him? Maybe I'm probably behind in comments. That's what Shaquisa said.
Don't say that. Shaquisa would never cheat. She would never cheat.
Shaquisa wouldn't cheat?
No, I don't think Nurse.
His ass leaked it. They saying it was leaked. They saying that he leaked it.
It's not leaked. Like, come on. This whole it was leaked. He actually had the phone up. How was it leaked? This is Stevie. What are we talking about?
J Pearl, what she say?
It must be a toxic relationship show, and
oh, right.
Tell this week, sheesh.
Yeah, there's been a lot of toxic relationships this week. Yeah, I mean, you got to cover the stories. I mean, I found that interesting to watch the video so much. I think I want to watch it again.
I just want to repeat. I just want to repeat.
Had a California King bed.
How many people believe that it didn't happen with Tupac?
He found out looking in her phone. He could have found that out.
Oh, he found out. And let's be clear. Let's not play like Stevie J wasn't cheating also. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's not act like Stevie J wasn't cheating also. So I'm not putting this all on Faith. If she did cheat, it's
karma. It's his damn karma. She's saying karma, I believe.
Well, y'all women always put karma on guys, but y'all never put karma on women when they get cheated on. Why is that? Why is it that it's always karma when a guy gets cheated on, but when y'all get treated badly, it's never karma on what y'all did? Even though I don't believe in karma. They just thirsty.
I don't know if this was
They saw how
thirsty.
much attention the baby got now, and they wanted. They were just trying to be.
He's playing, but yeah, there's no way. There's no way Faith wanted
No.
that is
That's a
cheap.
good point. That's a good point.
No, you think they made that up? He filed for a divorce a couple weeks. This is all progression. This is probably why he filed for the divorce.
You never know. You never know. They want a reality show. They're reality show stars. And if they put this on video and then producers start seeing it, what would be bigger than right now? They put Faith and Stevie J and put them back on their own show, and they go, let's take it from here.
Malik said Pac definitely got something that night with Faith.
Yeah, stop playing. Like, listen, man. Listen. I'm not even built for the repercussions. Stop playing like Faith was at the studio with Mother Tupac and didn't get smashed out. Stop.
And you think that might have came back up? Good morning, Sexy Mo. You like if you cheated, if she cheated and he bringing it up, he probably brought up Pac too. And I know probably how you did with Big. I know that's what you do. Like, who knows?
But not only that, let's reverse back. Biggie would, I'm not getting. All right, Mo. Sexy Mo's in the building.
Sexy Mo's here. Sexy Mo. We got some ovaries.
We need ovaries right now. Just play the clip again for Mo so she can see it.
I'm so caught up in these trying to get caught up with the comments. Oh no.
Karma's karma. Kelly J, there's no such thing as karma.
Jeanette said karma is real.
You decide the steps you take. Whenever you make a decision, you make a decision and go like, it could happen like this or happen like that. There's no mystical thing.
Good morning, Stacy Mitchell. All right.
Good morning.
All right, Mo, let me play this clip again. I'm sure you probably already seen it, but if not, here we go. Stevie J and Faith, look in the middle.
Yeah.
We live. It's cool. We live. They see
I hate you. Please leave me alone. Please, I hate you.
We live.
I hate you.
It's cool. We live. It's cool.
Shit.
Too. I ain't going nowhere. Too.
I didn't know Faith had a fat ass.
Yeah, right? I was thinking this.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she had a fat ass like that.
You is on in my own house, bitch. You bitch.
Woo.
You in my house.
That is trifling, though. Smashing it. Get a ring.
I heard that bed is messy. That's a messy bed.
Big, though.
But it's messy.
I can't sleep in messy beds.
Yeah, me either.
All right, let's hear him. Wait.
He disrespect me.
What he saying?
I ain't do nothing.
That's when you gotta pull the sheet back. I've done that.
Huh?
Listen, I want to hear what he's saying.
I heard you.
So you happy about it? Huh? You are? That's what you like to do? How can you disrespect me, though? I ain't do nothing to you. All I did was love you. And you do that to me? How can you do that to me? But how can you do it to me, though? But how can you do that to me? How can you somebody on me?
Don't touch me.
I could do
Don't
whatever
touch me.
I
Get
can.
your hand
I
off me.
can.
Get your hands
But how
off
can
me.
you somebody on me?
Get your
Oh,
hands
God.
off
on
of
me.
me.
That's the
When
problem.
I'm
Get your hand
watching
off
your
of me,
son every
please.
day.
Get your hands off me.
I'm asking you.
Please.
But
Stop.
how can
Just
you somebody on me?
stop.
How can you somebody
Fuck.
on me? You can do whatever. You can scream as you want to.
My bed is messy.
Jesus. Go somewhere.
Fuck. No, I ain't
Fuck
going
out
nowhere.
of here. Here you go with your dumb shit.
No, you.
Grow the fuck up.
See?
This is what I don't want to be bothered with.
I don't
Get
want
the
to
fuck out.
too.
All right. So you see where it escalates, Mo, when he start putting his hands. That's when
Yeah,
things.
and don't pull the covers off me, nigga. If I don't got in the bed, I mean, as messy as it may be, don't pull the covers off. Like he's poking the bear. It seems like he wants to engage.
Wait, first of all,
Yes, Jacqueline.
First of all,
I mean,
did she ever admit to having sex with anybody?
I didn't hear that in the clip though.
She
I didn't
never
hear.
did not. If you
No.
didn't, you going to say, Stevie, you're bugging. I ain't
Yeah.
F no dude. I ain't like you going be and you going to
No,
mention.
but what if he just walked in drunk and was already on some
Because she
old
said
rah-rah?
this is what I don't like
Yeah.
dealing with.
Now I'm
like,
trying to
listen to
rethink
it.
this. Yeah, I'm rethinking this. Like, what if he just came in on some nonsense?
Like somebody been here, you been effing somebody in my house. Because he said, why would you do this to me? I ain't do nothing to you. And she looked like, look, nigga, sleep it off. Because all I want to do is go back to sleep. I just didn't hear any of the other stuff in there.
Yeah, because Jacqueline, like, she didn't admit to anything.
But she didn't deny it. Usually a female to say you're bugging, you're crazy. It didn't happen. Think what you want to think, Negro, or like you're going to deny it at some point during
No,
a
not
minute
if
and 48 seconds.
Not if he's done this like 12 times. Not if he walks in every time he comes home on some old, who you been?
Yeah.
Who you been knocking off in it?
Yeah.
Really? That's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do this tonight. Like, again, I'm going back to bed.
And we know they got cameras in the house, Mike, because remember when we interviewed him in Faith, they got cameras in their house, so maybe he caught something on camera.
All right, well, we don't have the footage.
I know, but I'm saying like I don't know. I think she may have.
And why did he not say the name of the person?
Maybe he don't know the name of this.
And if they have cameras, you know how your camera go off on your phone and you can see movement in your house. You got cameras in your house. You know how it goes. Yeah. Like, so you know if there's active movement because it pops up on your phone.
Motion.
So why, if he felt like that or he saw something, why wouldn't he have it just popped up on her?
I mean, the bigger picture on everything is I did not know Faith Evans had a fat ass. I didn't know.
That's your biggest takeaway.
I had no idea. I had no idea. Because I had no idea she was perked out like that. I didn't know.
Well, she hasn't always been.
I guess not, because I've never seen her. I've never seen her ass ever in life.
Actions calling for fraud. He's saying that he think they're doing it just for publicity. He said it's BS. He said because you're a guy and that calm and your girl smashed some other dude in your bed. Come on, don't believe any of it. He said in the house, but it might not
been I agree with you 1,000% because if somebody was ever to smash in his house, y'all would really be collecting money.
Oh wait, we missed it. Shawn Robert said she did.
Shawn, he asked her, "Are you happy? Are you happy about it?" And she said, "Mm-hmm." Like it was like a mm-hmm, like as in I took that as like a sarcastic mm-hmm.
Send me the link, y'all, on IG.
I didn't really hear.
Yeah, because
I didn't hear it. I'm gonna have to really listen to the clip a couple of more times just to get all of the dialogue in here.
Wait, what was that? If you don't want to go back, you don't have to go back. Oh, so last year my daughter cut up someone's tires. Last week someone cut up all 4 of her tires. That's people. Aww. Okay, can I explain it? Can I explain, y'all?
I was talking about the karma.
Can I explain about karma? When she cut somebody's tires, you made a decision that it could come back. There's nothing mystical about karma because guess what? We believe if somebody is a bad person and they actually get down to their knees and say, God, I want to now be with you. They change. Karma doesn't. It's almost like karma. Y'all have karma that overrides God. Like there are great people who have been killed for no reason. There are amazing people who have died in like car accidents. Is that karma? Like y'all get into this mystical karma thing. Now I do understand the energy you put out in the universe
is what you get back.
It can come back, but you can change in midstream. So this mystical karma thing that y'all get into, like it just.
But Stacey Mitchell, her part was she put it in caps. The no, leave me alone, the freak alone part. Like when she said keep your hand, I didn't see his hands on her, but the fact that she kept get your hands off me, that's like leave me alone. That's when you're being excessive. You're taking it too far. I get
he pulled the blanket off of her.
She said get your hands off me though.
Yeah, because the first thing I'm not gonna get into that because
That's the
I'm not
difference.
gonna
Pulling the covers versus putting hands.
So when he pulled the covers
I'm
off,
not
did he
gonna-
grab at her? Did he?
Yeah, I know.
Malik said, "Forget all that. She got a fatty."
No, she does. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I would have knocked.
She's been in
As
Atlanta
mad
for
as
some
I
time.
was, I would have knocked it off. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know Faith had a fatty like that. I ain't know.
She's been in Atlanta for like a nice time.
Yeah.
Nice one. She never did. Oh,
Guys need to start doing that. Guys need to start saying, "Get your hands off me," and put it on. Get your hands off! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Get your hands off me!
She sounds super over.
Yeah, I'm done. I hate you.
She's like, I hate you. You don't understand. When a woman says that, that means like she just.
No.
It's a certain way you say it to where you like,
doesn't.
Negro.
No, it doesn't. No,
I'm tired.
No, it doesn't.
Not tired, but tired.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It does not.
Okay.
That is every night at 1 o'clock in the morning.
After he done had one too many.
and we done in this situation, we both had one too many. That's the same situation. You see them clothes on the floor, them clothes stay on the floor by the bed.
Check Malik out. Malik said Mona Scott was in the background of the
Of
video.
She was rubbing her hands together.
Ooh, season 8. Whatever season they're on.
Oh man.
That's why, you know what's scary? You know what's really scary? Is you can't tell. It's like the Matrix. You can't tell what's really real and what's really not real. So you can't even, like, I was on Faith's side, right? I was on Stevie J's side. I don't know what these people are saying is real. I have no idea. All I know is that you were sitting on Tupac's lap.
I mean, looking at her face, even in the video, when it did get like a good view of her face, she looked like she was like good in sleep. You know what I mean? Like it was just like, oh, I'm tired. I don't feel like going through this with you tonight. You always do this. This is what I don't like about you. This is the part I don't like. I don't know. She
lady
did sound like she.
But hold on, Mo. Don't guys flip it the same way? Like when y'all get mad. I'm not saying you personally, but when women get mad, they be like, I know, I saw the pictures in your goddamn phone. And the dude be mad calm, like, stop tripping. Here we go again. Because you got to be
a certain distinct tone, though, the way.
No, but do you see how.
Like, I'm tired of you. Like,
Mo, and that's what guys do. They be like, I'm tired of you. Really, we're gonna keep like a woman can have 1,000% evidence. Like literally.
Please leave me alone. Please, I hate you.
I wish Stevie J could have turned the lights on because I don't even know that's a fat ass or not.
Shit. Too. I ain't going nowhere.
All right. But yeah, you get the picture. Yeah, I hate you.
But you know but do you know when people downplay their cheating? Like it doesn't matter what sex you are. When people downplay it, sometimes is when they're really guilty or really innocent. We don't know. She might have really knocked off somebody right in that nasty ass bed with the clothes on.
Or no, he said house. He didn't say my bed or room. He said house. So I'm thinking it could have been a guest room.
It could have been a guest room.
Could have been another room. Yeah.
You make
the clip again for her ass.
I'm just reading between the lines because he would have said my bed. He would have said.
It's called making yourself feel better. That they had sex on the floor. No, they went right to that goddamn messy bed and knocked off.
The California King. It was a nice size.
That was definitely a California King, but it was messy. Like,
it was messy.
It looked like he had
a California King, and you got syringes by the floor. You got cocaine on the nightstand. Yeah. Who cares if it's a California King?
It looked like a hotel room that you've been locked in for like 3 days. Ain't did nothing but.
Send me the IG, y'all, so y'all can be on it.
I'm about to say it makes me wonder then about this question, Mike, right there.
Would you rather find a soulmate or $5 million? I'll take
$5 million.
I'll take a soulmate.
Give me $5 million.
That's interesting. Y'all both got different perspectives.
Yeah. If you give me a soulmate, I'll make $5 million. If you give me $5 million, if you give me $5 million, you know what I'll find? Faith Evans.
Well, we don't know allegedly that she's out there
or I'll
smoking
find,
around.
or if you're a female, I'll find Stevie J. If you give me a soulmate, a real soulmate, we will make this money together. If you give me $5 million, I'll probably spend $5 million trying to find that soulmate.
With some unfaithful. Okay, I get. So Mo, what was your counter? Because you said the opposite. Give me that bread.
Yeah, because you know what, I know in my seasoned age now that people are unpredictable. And I have heard from our psychic that just because you find your soulmate does not mean that is the person you like. You complement each other. It still can be toxic. So that word soulmate, I'm not sold on it anymore. Give me the $5 million, and I'll find my own piece of happiness.
But how do you know if you met your soulmate, Mo?
I mean, for me, what I considered a soulmate, I thought I met my soulmate long ago, but it didn't mean that we were supposed to be together in terms of a male to female relationship.
Well, what I'm saying is, how about if you're given if that soulmate was wrong? That wasn't what a soulmate was. So we're giving you the ultimate soulmate, the real soulmate, not the one that you had a perception of, not the one your perception said, or $5 million. I'm talking about the ultimate soulmate. When you're 80, that person is there with you. I'm talking about not the one you decided was the right one. Like they're being given, this is really your soulmate right here, or $5 million. Because $5 million, when you're 80, is gone.
I'm play it right.
Yeah.
Not if you play it right.
I mean, you could play it right, but once again, if you play it right, the soulmate is going to be there with you, and you guys are going to be taking long walks on the beach. I don't know why it's always the beach, but
yeah, give me the $5 million.
All right, Jay Black, what you doing?
I'm being honest.
Hold up, Jay Black. You taking Lady Q or $5 million?
Oh, see, he already got her. Choose your words wisely, Jay Black. Choose your words wisely.
Reading the question, it says, "Would you rather find your soulmate or $5 million?" I'm being honest. My first thought was like, Mo, give me that bread. I can buy my soulmate and still be happy. That's how I look at it. Give me that money. I'm good with the whole soulmate over money.
You take $5 million or Lady Q and you're a superhero.
Now how you gonna put your wife and kids in it? Like, that don't even make sense. Because your hypotheticals go crazy.
That's how I'm calculating it. I'm taking either $5 million or Stacy and my three daughters.
Oh, Shawn Robinson said he taking
them already, so that's
different. But that's what I'm saying.
You have them already, yes.
Okay. Well, Jay,
I wouldn't trade my kid in for the world.
Shawn Robinson says soulmate. Jacqueline says soulmate.
Nice.
Wow.
First of all, $5 million will be taxed, which means you'll get $2 million. Well, $2.5 million.
You didn't say taxes. Now you bring in all the semantics in, and then you're taking half of the money.
Yeah, I need that money though. I should be able to flip that and be happy. I know they don't bring you happiness. I get it.
If somebody gave you, somebody gave you the soulmate who laid next to you.
But marriage does not always mean that you're happy for the rest of your life either, right, Jay Black?
And wait, you're right, Mo. But the psychic also said a soulmate is not also necessarily your relationship.
Right.
It could be a friend.
Yeah.
So it's either Michael Shawn or $5 million. Hey. I don't know. Like, imagine if your soulmate is a friend.
Right.
It's not a romantic partner all the time. So I need that money. Run that. I need that $5 million. That would be my thought.
You did not answer the question, Jay. You changed the question.
I know I did. What was give me? I'm gonna answer direct. I usually don't answer stuff direct. Oh, what? With the Lady Q stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You can't say I can't. Like, I need her. Like, I ain't even gonna front.
Yeah, see?
I ain't even gonna front.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay, so Mo,
Mm-hmm.
somebody gives you somebody that asked me $5 million soulmate, Stacy. I'm taking Stacy. So if somebody gave you that person and said, this person is going to be with you, this is
What's the
your
life
soulmate.
expectancy of that person, though?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
That's why I said that's what I'm thinking of all of these things in my head. Give me that 5 million. Love is overrated. Y'all men switch up. I'm good. I pass up the 5 million. Then 2 years later, I find out you with Keisha and her 5 kids. I'm good.
No,
give me my
your
5 million.
soulmate is somebody who's not cheating. He's
My
gonna
soulmate
be
is still
with
my soulmate is still a human being, and human beings can change up and switch up at the drop of a dime. I'm good. Give me the 5 million.
Yeah, I think that answers that.
Jesus.
I do.
That's all I got for
about
you.
somebody's gonna make you happy. Somebody who's gonna giggle with you under the blankets.
Yeah.
Somebody who's gonna tickle you and you tickle him.
That shit overrated. Bye. Give me my 5 million.
That reminds me of this stat I saw yesterday.
No, don't bring this stat. Oh God, don't bring this
stat,
up.
I love watching Fatal Attraction on TV1.
Americans have cheated on their romantic
approximately 40% of Americans have cheated on their romantic partner. 40%.
That's why I want my 5 million.
That's crazy.
So then, what is that? What is that? That means 70% haven't, or 60%?
60%.
That means no. That means 60% haven't.
Yeah, but you have. I'm never in the 60%. So give me the 5 million.
Oh my God, that means 60% of the people are loyal. Why don't y'all look at that?
Because you gave up 5 million for this person that's cheating on you. 40%
but
of them
60% are loyal.
I might not find that 60%. So give me my 5
4
million.
out of 10. So 4 out of 10 people are cheating. 4 out of 10 people are cheating.
But you have a better chance of meeting somebody who's loyal than meeting somebody who's not loyal. You have a better chance in life.
Human beings are bound to switch up and change. They have the ability to do so. So give me my 5 million and I'll be out.
Mo, but you have a better chance of meeting your soulmate who sits there and watches the shows that you want on Netflix, and he waits for you. He doesn't watch the next episode because he knows you're coming home. And he's like, I can't watch the next. Fuck you, Jay Black. I can't watch. Listen,
I'm going to wait for my bae to watch the next episode of BMF. Says no man ever.
Yes. No, that's
no man ever. He watches and he say, "Did you see it? Well, I'm not gonna ruin it, but watch when you see it. Oh my God, I can't believe what happened." Or they'll call you in the middle of the day and say, "I can't believe what happened on episode 6."
Sexy Mo, you will never meet a man who is more. No, you'll never meet a man who's more selfish than me. I'm a prick. I'm selfish, but there are shows right now that I have not touched on Netflix because I know. I know Stacy hasn't caught up. So I just pause and I move on and I get a new one. I chill. And I'm a selfish. You might want to put me to 40%, but I'm telling you, there are people out there, Mo. You can't judge everybody on this nonsense.
I believe that in your heart of hearts, you have manifested into this type of man. Yes. But I'm saying I'm not willing to gamble. I would like my 5 million. Run me my check.
But you're gambling on the wrong end. It's only 40% when the 60% could be like.
My luck ain't that great. The ratios, the variables and stuff that they go in that. My luck ain't that great. Give me my 5 million.
Yeah. So.
Give me the 5 million.
Yeah, Mike, you out on that one. But there's a couple people that agree, soulmates.
How am I out on that one when the percentages are better in?
Because me and Mo said it. You lose.
Well,
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
But then too, we don't know what the sample size was. We don't know who they interviewed, so that data can be skewed.
Oh, jeez, my God.
Yeah, you cheated.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh God, Jesus. All right. Is Will Smith our favorite actor ever?
I wouldn't say he's my favorite actor ever. He is a great actor, but I wouldn't say that he's my favorite.
Jay?
Favorite actor of I don't never look at actors like that as like a favorite actor because honestly I think Samuel L. Jackson put so much work in over my years of growing up from Link was the New Jack not New Jack City Juice.
You gonna pick
You
gonna pick Samuel Jackson over Will
I
Smith.
think Samuel Jackson is dope
over Will Smith. Samuel Jackson
man, there's
is
so many dope movies that I really enjoyed with Samuel L. Jackson.
And other than Django, he's the same person in every movie.
I mean, he's really he hasn't been typecast. I mean, he does a lot of the same movies, but there's some movies that he's been in that he hasn't played the nigga.
Samuel Jackson is a better actor than Will Smith. That's what we're saying right now.
That's what Jay Black said. Because
but you co-signed it. You co-signed it.
I'm just saying
that he's not that typecast.
When I think of actors, I think of people, over the years that I really, I enjoy watching and seeing, and it's like, wow, he's
What's Samuel
one of the first
Jackson
ones.
known for, y'all? What's Samuel Jackson known for?
He first one come to mind.
Actually, which you said that was the first one to come to mind?
No, it's the first actor.
Movie? Okay.
He's one of the first actors that come to my mind.
Oh.
Samuel Jackson is one of the first actors that come to your mind?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Denzel fan. I'm an Idris fan.
Idris.
Tomato.
But but Will Smith is undeniably
good.
Definitely
good. Amazing actor. Very diverse. He's played a lot of diverse characters, and then more recently, him climbing up to the Burj Khalifa all the way to the top. Maybe I need to rethink this.
And he used to overact. I used to think on the TV show. I thought people overact, like you overselling it. I think he's calmed that down.
I think he's gotten better. Yeah, he's gotten better.
Who's gotten better?
Decade. Will Smith has gotten better as an
actor.
Like in the last decade.
Overacted on what?
A lot of the Fresh Prince, but that was his first. I guess his first
20 years ago.
Yeah.
But even sometimes in some of the earlier Bad Boys, it's like he can overact at times for me. Like he's trying to over. It's hard to explain.
He overacted in Ali.
No, that was a serious role.
I think that was a pivotal role for him.
Maybe.
What was the golfing movie?
Didn't he recently was in the news said he fell in love with the older actress? Was that the gay movie? Was that the one with 6 Degrees when he was kissing the guy?
Separation, yeah. Which was an amazing role for him.
Yes. Ali was a classic.
Yes.
Y'all are crazy.
I love Will Smith though. I actually like Will Smith more now than I did back then. I actually like him. I like him on social media now.
All right,
I liked him back then.
iBot is good.
So, yeah,
and he carried the movie.
The movie when he was by himself in New York.
Yeah, when he saved he was saving that bacon.
Legend.
I am legend.
Yeah,
I was saving that bacon. Yeah.
Jay Black.
And then Independence Day was amazing. The one where they tapped the world when we found out everything was bugged and tapped, and we still. They was ahead of his time with knowing that they watching
Men in Black.
Yeah. So he's amazing.
He has a nice catalog. Yeah.
Amazing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Jay said he overacted. All right. The whole point of this subject was because I know a lot of people. I was reading something where Jada Pinkett got a lot of feedback and people were coming out her neck. And when I read it, I realized the reason why people came at Jada Pinkett's neck, and they're still going to come at her neck, is because overall we love Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was at the red table, we felt like he was getting played. Like every man was like,
yeah, I don't know how you can do that.
What are you doing? You're Will Smith. And then Will made an explanation and said, my family is doing an experiment on unconditional love.
Yes.
Unconditional,
yes.
No matter what.
I did see that. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh.
And the tears were pouring.
Yes.
The tears were pouring and coming. Yes.
And I got it.
Mm-hmm.
There is unconditional love with a family. I just can't have my wife getting banged out by an R&B singer. But I can't.
Unconditional love, Mike.
And we talked about forgiveness. We talked about
I
the
can't.
gift of forgiveness.
So wait, so with the unconditional love, is that repeat of the same issues that you show an unconditional love to, or is you supposed to learn from it?
You're giving grace to the
free?
person who's trying to change, who's trying to better themselves.
So I had this conversation with Monty in the car, and we were talking. And I said, the one thing that I've learned at 50 years old is there's certain terms that I think are disrespectful. And I've said this before. One term is you're my girl. You are my girl, or you are my man. Because you don't own me and I don't own you.
Yes, Shawn.
And I told her, when you get into a relationship, you guys have to agree.
Allegedly.
He doesn't tell you what to do. You don't tell him what to do. You have to agree on guidelines. This is what I would like. And then y'all have to find out, can y'all agree on this relationship guideline situation, right? Can y'all agree on that? And if you can't, don't get mad if the person can't agree and it doesn't work out. So Monty said, so what if Will and Jada agreed on those guidelines?
Ooh, that's why I love my girl, Monty.
So in my head, I said, this bitch.
Because she made you think that. I mean,
but if they agree on the guidelines, so I had to say, you're right. If those are the guidelines they agreed on, it is. My whole question was, why was Will crying before they went on the red table then?
Because you still know as a man that how you're going to be judged and viewed, knowing that your wife has been, seeing someone else sexually.
But we've been doing this for years.
So he's okay with it, but he's not worried about the backlash from the Michael Shawns of the world or the bloggers and
Yeah,
and the
but something else happened. Either some type of guideline was broken or a line was crossed. Because if it's something mutually agreed upon and it's been happening and I'm aware of it, I'm not going to just get on TV and break down. Something happened that wasn't supposed to happen, and it broke the trust. It broke the trust there. I think that
something in the guidelines, the top 20 commandments that we had, something got broken.
Yes.
But if your secrets are coming out, you could be emotional about that. Like you could be fine with something in your relationship that happened. Your mate could have cheated. You could have had whatever. And then all of a sudden now the world's about to find out. You could be okay with it and moved on. But now you're crying.
But Jay, the only reason the world found out is because they decided. Nobody knew about this stuff. They went to the red table.
No, I thought it came out and then they just and then they addressed it.
No, that August Alsina thing, everybody knew that they have an open relationship. They both know. Everybody in Hollywood knows this stuff. So there was no reason to sit at the red table. There was a reason, like Mo said, there was something extra that happened. Because Will's been linked to a gang. What was the superhero, the drunk superhero that he played? Hancock. There was tons of rumors that he smashed off that
Eva Longoria.
No.
That white lady.
Or the other lady.
The white lady who is pretty. I would have smashed her. I mean, if I wasn't with Stacey. Listen. But my thing is, like, there were tons of rumors the entire time. So I didn't know.
Oh, wait. Action said that's why he was crying. Go ahead.
Action said the guideline was you can smash but can't catch feelings. She caught feelings. True. That's why Will got upset. She said she had feelings for him.
And Will was like, this man has been at our home. He's been at gatherings. He's, I helped him. It was a lot to that. Margot Riley.
Let me tell you what.
He said Margot Riley, Robbie, Charlize Theron, Lisa Cushy, Will been smashing hard.
Oh, yeah. Old girl. Like, she's dope. I think Will would have felt better if him and Tupac would have just fought. Like, I think you should have, I think that would have made you feel better. Real talk. Real talk. Money is not everything. You find some of the richest people or some of the most unhappy and loneliest people in the
Yeah,
world.
she was commenting from the earlier soulmate of 5 million. Looked like she was a little
No,
behind. Looked like she...
money is definitely not everything. Money's not everything, but
Come on, Adrian.
I had someone who was married to someone who was famous tell me once that that person got on her nerves just like somebody who was regular. But every time she walked into her closet and put on her fur coat, she was like, "Ooh, I can't stand him, but I love this fur coat. Ooh, I can't stand him, but I love these earrings." And so I think that everybody has different perspectives. I think that everybody has different perspectives on the level of happiness.
Yeah, but
somebody can be making you happy for 5 years, and you think that they're your soulmate, and then they do something so disappointing and so much that it breaks your heart. So yeah, give me the 5 million. People are unpredictable.
I've driven really nice cars.
Me too.
We've all
none of them have broken my heart. But go ahead.
Yeah, but my thing is loneliness. Like when we're saying a soulmate, we're not saying a soulmate. You're putting stipulations on it. A soulmate that's still gonna break my heart. No, we're talking about the soulmate you meet that puts a smile on your face. That you guys, we're not. You can make money. I can give you the 5 million, right? And you can still go bankrupt. Like you can still go bankrupt.
Yeah, I can.
And my thing is, I'm not talking about the soulmate who's going to break your heart. I'm talking about, since we're going to make it an absolute, I'm talking about a soulmate who is really your soulmate that you're going to stay with forever. Maybe I should have prefaced it with that. You got $5 million or a soulmate that you're going to meet that literally is going to be with you forever. And this is going to work. Would that change your opinion on it, Mo?
No. Because human beings, there is no guaranteed variable that you say he's going to stay. You didn't say the things that he's going to do. I'm sorry, I don't trust.
No, I'm giving you a guarantee that you guys are going to be happy. How about that?
That's a guarantee.
I'm giving you a guarantee that you're going to be happy. Y'all are going to be happy. Or $5 million. I don't know who you got into. Okay, all right.
On my check.
So then, with the $5 million, where do you go with the $5 million? I
can find a lot of happiness for 5 million.
So then, what do you want? A relationship then?
You can have successful relationships, even though you have the 5 million. Who says that you can have a happy relationship?
And broke. Yeah, Action was saying that the people that saying money isn't everything, they're usually broke. And Patrice said, "Yup, broke but happy."
Broke for some, but happy.
You can that's okay.
I'll take the cash for $500. Right.
I'll take the cash for 500. Alex, 5 million will find me a soulmate every night. No action.
Every night.
Action, and you understand you will not find a soulmate every night. That's why Diddy is still running around and he's damn near a billionaire and still running around trying to figure it out. Run me my money.
Life doing so.
No, but what I'm saying is, and this is not to Mo, it's to everybody. If you give somebody this option, there's a soulmate that's going to be with you forever of $5 million. I'm saying the soulmate is going to get you more than what that $5 million is worth. IG, what is it?
Right. The number one reason for divorce, money. Business bully.
Business Dave is saying you can't find happiness. What are you saying? You can read
for
that.
5 million. Yeah, he says you can't find happiness for 5 million. It's not how much you think it is. Only broke people say money isn't everything. Number one reason for divorce is money. Is what the business bully just said. So yes, I do agree that money is not the root to all happiness, but it sure do make you feel nice.
Get you comfortable.
It gets you more than comfortable. People are unpredictable. There is nothing that can guarantee that a person's behavior in life. So knowing this, give me my check. Let me make that work for me.
I wouldn't like. I'm honestly, and I'm not trying to
Brent
debate
said she's
everybody.
46. She said, I don't want a soulmate anymore.
Mhm. There's no happiness in being broke. Shaquise, our nurse practitioner, says there's no happiness in being broke.
See, but
He
y'all
always
keep
stressed in word.
y'all keep taking it to being broke. I'm not broke. I still stress over bills. I'm not broke, and I'm still worrying about what's going on in the future. Like y'all take it to extremes of rich and broke. Nobody on these squares is rich.
No.
But we're
Rich with
good.
happiness? No.
No. But what I'm
happiness.
saying, like everybody with this rich stuff, like the money is just gonna pop in, and you're all of a sudden gonna be super happy. And when people say like the only people who say money ain't everything is broke people, no, rich people say money ain't everything. There are people who've gotten rich who go, oh shit, it really made me sadder. So I mean, like I don't know.
Money can't buy you happiness, but you can rent it for a long time. You can rent some happiness for a long time when you got that bread.
Okay, all right. Since we're gonna okay, let me give you the philosophy. When you're broke and you're sad, and you're broke and you're sad, you go, if I just had money, if I can just get money, I'll be happy. But when you have money and you're sitting on that balcony at a 7-star hotel and you're still sad, you don't know what else to get. You don't know what else to do. You don't know, okay, I got every single thing that everybody told me I should have. Now what?
I'm still
You know
not
what?
happy.
Now what is? Jump off the goddamn balcony.
I think that if you have a purpose in life, you have to have some type of purpose and meaning. So regardless of whoever it is or whatever it is, whether it's a charitable endeavor, whether it's a person, whether it's your children, you have to have some type of purpose in life. So that has nothing to do with money. That has nothing to do with money. Okay.
Mike is on to something though.
And that's the soulmate.
No, you don't. I have a friend
for me,
that
it could be helping and giving back to my community and doing things to better my community. So for me, I'm a servant leader. That brings me joy when I'm out doing community service and I know it has helped somebody. So when I say 5 million, I don't mean that I'm going to be sitting there in the bathtub doing like this, making it rain in a strip club and all of that old stuff. I'm saying $5 million can bring you a sense of happiness by helping you fulfill your purpose.
Money can never money and any material thing. Let's be clear. Money and material things can never bring you happiness. Ever. So, money is let's be clear. Money and material things are no human being. A human being's touch and care for you is real. A piece of paper and a car and a house mean nothing because rich people shoot themselves in the head in $1 million homes all the time.
Or like Kathy said, they OD. They get drugs and they OD.
Absolutely. With the drugs, more money, more money and more access that you have. Yeah, because you don't have to be rich for that. But the more money you have, the more access you have to things.
It don't matter. Things to what? To do what?
I'm talking to Kathy's comment about the OD and the drugs.
What I'm saying is, if you have no one to share it with, you're Michael Jackson taking stuff to put you to sleep.
Yeah. No, you're right. Like I said, I got a friend who's very, he ain't worrying about no money. He's very, very comfortable, and he envies my marriage and wanting to have that person that got your back and hold you down and come on. Like he envies that instead of having, different chicks each night or, paying for this and paying for that. And his moments where you want that home cooked meal or you want that person that ride for you holidays. Like it's just, so money ain't everything for sure. For sure.
I do agree with that statement. That money definitely isn't everything.
Money only gives you comfort.
Gives you comfort.
Okay,
it depends on what you consider as comfort, but I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Money only makes you more of what you are. Now, that might be the greatest statement. If you got some dysfunction and you get a gang of money,
Yep.
ask R. Kelly. Them dysfunctions are going higher and higher.
Because you have more access. You have access, a higher access to stuff to fuel your deviances.
All right, let's take a
Black and mild break.
A Black and Mild break, and then I was trying to look through my notes. I did write notes.
Sequisa, you up next, Sequisa.
We got Sequisa up next, and who else we got? After that is the
Shayna in the waiting room.
No, I gotta reach out. I think we missed her. I was out, so we didn't get to her. I gotta touch base with her to let her know what happened.
You gotta reach out to who?
Shayna, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I haven't spoke.
The herpes guy, is that her? Oh, the
yes,
herpes
she was
guy,
supposed to be up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
She said she's clear right now. Okay, all right. So no.
Hey, musical
we still
Emeralds. How are you? Beautiful.
And we got Sexy Mo allegedly too. I knew he was gonna start that a little early. So.
Oh yeah. Let's start that early. So get that ready. We'll get Shaquisa on here and make that happen, and then Sexy Mo can get there allegedly early in the game. So and then we'll have Shaquisa and stay on, so we can do it with her right there. That's it, Michael John.
And you didn't talk. And you wanted to play Danny Lee's brother. Him wanting to fight the baby.
Yes.
So we can play that clip too.
We have many things.
A goddamn brother done stepped up.
We have many things to talk about.
A goddamn brother done stepped up.
Yes, many things.
I need him to beat the baby's ass. And if he loses the fight, that's going to be horrible. You have to win. Okay, never mind. All right,
so
4 minutes, y'all. 4 minutes.
All right.
All right, Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Okay. All right, so it's Steven Seagal. We got Claudia Jordan and Steven Seagal. You're at his house for a potential audition. Yes. He's got hair plugs. The house is really cluttery. It's really not that dope. But now, when you get nervous, now this is the funniest, quirkiest shit I've ever heard in my life. When you get nervous, your neck gets tight.
Yeah, it was like tense. So Steven Seagal offered to straighten out my spine with his magical oils he got from the Far East. And I said, well, I know Stephen DeGrassi. I know, rocket scientist or, medical expert. I don't know of any oils that can straighten a spine. That's just me. He was insistent. Okay. So I was like, no. So he sat on the bed and he grabbed me and pulled me on the bed real hard on his lap.
Oh, now I was serious. Oh, shit.
So then I'm like, okay. I started thinking about all the movies where he was doing that karate shit. And I was like, he gonna fuck me up.
Claudia, you should have took that goddamn oil. Now
give me that lavender.
He pushes you on, he pulls you and you're on the lap, and now what?
So ladies, y'all probably feel me on this. I pretended I had cramps and I had my period, and I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling that good today, but let me come back in a couple days and I got you. I was acting my ass off because inside I was like.
Wow.
The earplugs for me, but
search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Walmart or Target? Walmart or Target?
Target, man.
Like, did you even have to ask that, J Black?
I got money now. I got a hit song or two. You know what I'm saying?
Sing this why I love you. Like, what?
I love you. Imagine me just being in Walmart. I mean, I'll go sometime, but you know what I mean? Target.
All right, last one. Oh, somebody wanted to know about prenups. We'll come back to that. Last one. Nasty sex or making love? You only get to choose one. No,
that ain't fair. Both of them.
Tell me, it depends on the time of the day.
It does. But I just saw a video that went viral of somebody they reenacting on Viola Davis's page, reenacting TV love scenes and how it's just dramatic and no love is being made. It's just and ain't nothing happening.
Ain't nothing happening unless you a pastor.
Right. I'm gonna get you saved, Mike. Mike, you gonna get saved. Major hope motivation.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't you dare complain ever that we don't bring people to this forum that can entertain you, that can school you, and do everything. Major hope motivations, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm proud of you, man. I believe in you. You was kind, you was smart, you was important. Man, I'm rocking with this team. Let's do it.
Thank you, Major. Thank you so much. Yo,
I love y'all. Y'all meet me on social media. Now that's Major, and I'll talk with y'all later. Peace,
Absolutely.
Search. We the worst rankers, baby. We about to ruin another instant classic. People were like, Mike Shawn, where you been for 60 days? Yo, Aristotle, let's tell her. Straight out of rehab, a crazy alcoholic named Michael. Trying to break this alcoholic cycle. 2 shots, 3 shots, just to start the day. My girl mad, cause I'm even drunk on Sundays. Every day, I'm headed to the liquor store. Take a shower, liquor coming out my pores. People saying, Mike Shawn, you better try and chill. Mind your business, and hand me some Advil. Got a headache, I'm so hungover. Gotta work in the morning, hope I'm sober. DUI, now I'm getting pulled over. Oh Lord, now I'm getting pulled over. Please, sir, step out the car. Hand me your license and recite the alphabet backwards. Backwards? Oh! Straight out of rehab, crazy alcoholic up in AA. Say my name out loud, they reply, hey. 60 days in a drug-free clean state. Cold word, I was on a little vacay. Sharing feelings that I never thought I'd ever say. Grabbing tissue, eyes sweaty, I don't wanna stay. Calling home, yo, let me talk to my maid. No, for real, let me talk to my maid. Man up, 12 steps is the game plan. Tell the truth if you really wanna beat it, man. No chicks, no drink, pass on the tab. Micahel Shawn, and I'm straight out of rehab. We the worst rankers, baby. We have just ruined another classic song. Micahel Shawn, Aristotle, Pluto, Rest Up, Pills, Cosby, my man Flip, Mika Badass. Yeah, Micahel Shawn, we the worst records. You know what I say? Yeah. Straight out of rehab.
Micahel Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Micahel Shawn and the Takeover Legend. Oh, Mo had to go.
Yeah, y'all. Mo is back.
Oh, Mo's back. Micahel Shawn, J Black, Sexy Mo, and Shaquisha, our nurse practitioner, is in the building.
Yeah.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
Yes, it looks nice.
You just got it done?
Yes.
Ooh, I know that scalp is tight
Mike.
right
Yes,
now.
that scalp tight.
Look at Mike even noticing her hair though. Wow, because I didn't. Good job, Mike. That's good that you noticed and gave her the compliment because most guys don't recognize and see when there's a change.
No. Most
You
guys
got your
do.
purple on for National
National
Maturity Awareness this week.
No, actually, purple is my color. Like that's
That should be my color. Okay. I was tying it into Wellness Wednesday.
That's funny.
He's like, no, purple actually was good on me. This is my color.
She said that shit just compliments my skin.
Morning, Tam.
Tam, everybody get on IG Live. Jay, what was the last thing that you said?
I've already sent a request.
Danny Lee's brother.
Whose brother? Yeah.
Danny Lee's brother wanted called out the baby.
All right, we got to talk about that. So, Shaquisha, what we got going on? What we trying to talk about right now?
I don't know. I'm an open book as always.
You're open book. Let me think. Let me think. Let me get everybody on IG Live. Let me get everybody on that.
No problem.
What was that? Thank you. What was that for?
No. All above help. No, we're just promoting the website. So for
the website. Yes. Yeah. Oh, and thank you to our nurse practitioner. I know I've said this before. She sent a whole list of things that Stacey had to do. And listen, The funny thing in life after she had COVID, the funny thing in life is Stacey's never followed anything I ever asked her to do. But she read that list, and let me tell you something. Y'all almost a lesbian couple right now because she has never.
What in the world?
What?
If I would have said, Stacey, you got to do this, this, and this, and this, and when I tell you what she wouldn't have done is what I told her. But because it came from you, she was like, yes. So we got to get a whole bunch of stuff. She went to CVS and did a whole bunch of whatever. So thank you for doing that. And hold up, Mo, get on here. Get on.
Okay.
Get on, because you're always outside the club.
I'm just glad I got in this time.
I'm gonna try again.
All right, so let's do this Danny Lay thing with the baby.
Okay. What I think?
Yes, go get it.
I just wonder where her family members are. Like, how do you allow someone that you love to be disrespected and humiliated publicly? Like, as a mom, sister, aunt, you think somebody would have stepped in and be like, hey, you have to love yourself more. And you have a child. And I wonder, is the child a boy or a girl?
I don't know. I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same thing, but then I was having a conversation. Somebody said, so what difference does it make? And I said, I don't know. I just wanted to know. I don't know if it makes a difference.
As a daughter, you have publicly put it on video that you are kicking her brother out at 1 o'clock in the morning with her. You don't think that's going to do damage to the child later on when they see that? Like, I think that man has a lot of issues. And I think that women need to love themselves more, because when you love yourselves more, you don't tolerate bullshit.
Thanks, TP. It's a girl, Mike. They have a girl.
It's a girl. And I gotta say, I would be just once again, it can be two different ways. If I would have saw a video of my dad doing that to my mom, I'd have a real problem with my dad. So
but I didn't stop by all the comments blaming her. Like, she's the one that got the camera. She's the one that went live. And then he did a second video where he had his assistant, who was a female, co-signing that he never told her that they were in a relationship, that he never told her they were together, that she'd been there for a week. Like, he had all this, that he's putting all of his business out in the street. And I'm just like, well, what's the point? If you don't want to be with somebody anymore, I mean, you could tell somebody that without humiliating them, without going live, and without, beating down their character and telling them there was a side chick. You don't have babies with your side chicks and then they come and stay with you for a week.
I'm going to watch my jokes.
Watch them. Be very careful.
No. You're right.
The joke ain't always good.
It's a free space.
No,
jokes ain't always good when it comes to abuse and women.
Don't do it.
Now, because when you talking about the kids, I thought about Stevie J and all his kids that, that his video and what they may say to him when she said, "Keep your hands off of me."
And they used to seeing Stevie and stuff. And I mean, look at his relationship with Jocelyn. That was toxic as toxic can get.
There's so much karma. And I thought it was going to go the other way. I thought they were going to get divorced because he cheated. But you can't put all of that bad, energy into the world. And you cheat on all these women and you cause them heartbreak. And then you think you're going to find love and everything going to be hunky-dory. That's not how that works.
Wait, ladies. Wait. Faith was in a toxic relationship with Biggie. She has been consistent with her bullshit with Biggie. and she was in the middle of something that I'm not saying she got Biggie killed at all. I'm saying she was in a dangerous situation and she did some real infamous, historically disrespectful shit.
Allegedly.
No, it ain't allegedly.
I gave her a pass for that because it was Tupac.
Oh no. I don't give you a pass because
I gave her a pass because it was Tupac.
Well, you can give her a pass, but when I get killed, I don't give you a pass. You can't sit on a lap of a dude that the danger is that crazy.
On that part.
You can't sit on a lap and be at a club and be like, Tupac said, oh, he said he wanted me to go to the studio to sing on the hook. And I got beat.
Or after he got Lil' Kim pregnant.
No.
Nope.
I'm in the beef of my life.
No, I'm just asking, is this before or after he got Little Kim pregnant?
I don't care what it is. Nobody, but nobody.
I'm just saying, you can't
No.
sit up there and hit every girl
I
that
can't.
comes around and you get mad because she chooses to get back in him at the best way that she can. It's like going with your arch enemy, fucking everybody and their mama, and then all of a sudden I decide to get you back. Like it's tip for tat. You was dirty too. So
Sequisa, if I let a chick sit on my lap, that dangerously could kill you, that her crew could kill you. That's a big difference.
It's not a big difference when the woman you smashing is always in my face and in my house that I thought was your friend, and then I found out that y'all had a baby together that she aborted.
Sequisa, nobody is coming to kill you.
Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't think he was gonna get killed because they told his ass not to go, and he went anyway.
But Shaquisa, you're a wife. You know darn well you're not going to go to your husband's arch nemesis and be all JoJo up in the face and taking photos.
If he smashed
you stay away.
If he smashed somebody that's considered a friend, all bets are off.
No. You gotta pick a team. You gotta pick a team, and you do.
Okay,
there's no way you're gonna be my wife. If me and Mike got beef,
it's constantly in my face. No. But because I decided to go over and mess with somebody that is your enemy, now I'm the bad guy.
Yes, you are. It's off limits.
Yes,
there's a whole bunch of artists, producers.
Of course, you're saying that you're a man.
No.
If it was you, if you was beefing with Mo,
it's not about a man.
I'm not rocking with Mo.
It's about if your life is in danger, and I realize how deep this is.
He didn't think his life was in danger, or he wouldn't have went. They told him not to go.
Shaquisa, he said himself, he was having dreams of getting killed.
Then why did he go?
Because Diddy and his
record in his backyard.
No,
he went to a place that they told him not to go to.
What does that got to do with you being a JoJo in his face? You on my squad. You with me. Get out of this. Like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong for even entertaining the thought process of going to go hang out and go in the studio. For entertaining, I'm going to go to this club afterwards. Entertaining, laid all up, taking photos, looking like you're drunk high. And you're wrong.
She was
right.
I like to say allegedly.
After you found out about the 18th girl that he done messed with, you're wrong for entertaining him.
Well, leave me then. Leave me then. Don't go out doing that with my arch nemesis.
Why didn't he leave before he did that?
No, I'm saying you. If you got, you the one saying you got a problem with it.
You're saying, but I'm saying there's two sides for every story.
No, there's no side.
Wrong for what she did, but he was just wrong for what he did before that.
Did wrong.
We have
Leave
to look
the relationship.
at both sides.
Leave the relationship.
She was wrong, but look what he did. He probably broke her heart.
Leave it. Leave the relationship. Don't go over to the other side with somebody that I'm beefing with. Nah, that's crazy. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful. It's one thing to be cheating and smutting around. It's another thing.
With somebody that's all up in your house too.
Okay. Agree to this. I can't even say agree to disagree because you're wrong. But go ahead. I usually rock with you, but you're wrong on this one. Faith was dead wrong entertaining. She was dead wrong. Dead wrong for that. And I don't think loyalty is real.
He was dead wrong for what he did too.
Loyalty
goes both ways. You can't expect loyalty from someone that you're not loyal to. And I'm just gonna say that.
I'm just glad I'm not involved in it. I'm just glad I'm not. I do think Faith got away with a lot, and but I mean, I get what it is.
A lot too.
Yeah, they knew each other for like 3 weeks before they got married.
Oh.
Faith and Biggie, they got married.
Oh, I was gonna say not her and Stevie, because her and Stevie had a long friendship.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying they got married.
I mean, she was young. She was young. Look, reflect back. Biggie was the hottest thing on the scene. She did background work and all that, but I mean, that was a huge thing. Everybody wanted Big.
I thought that
relationship was kind of weird anyway, because wasn't him and Stevie J friends?
Red said you got to give respect to give respect. I guess co-signing what you're saying. I think it's levels. It's levels. I'm in an all-out beef as a man. We gonna be beefing, and it's real. And then for you to be all JoJo in his face, I think it's levels. Yes, I'm smutting around. I'm dead wrong. It's levels. I don't know.
I will say
the same thing with a woman. It's levels. If you messing with a woman that you got all up in my face, all up in my house,
but she knew.
She knew
y'all
are friends.
But she knew about Kim before they got together. She knew about Kim. Everybody knew about Kim.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I kind of think Faith got away with
loyalty.
One of the biggest travesties ever. Now, I'm not saying Biggie was a good dude at all, because I've criticized Biggie for his lyrics. I've criticized shit that he said. So I'm just saying, like, that was a dangerous game. And I'll say this about men and women who play this dangerous game. And cheating is bad all around. All around, cheating is bad.
True.
But you know a dangerous person that you cheating on or cheating with, that you could set something off into something bigger than life. And it's just not Faith. Like, people do it all the time. Like men and women will be like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. No, he is gonna do something. He's dangerous.
Yeah, that is scary, because you don't know when someone's gonna snap. I remember when I worked at a facility in Tyler, this woman was dating a guy that she did not know was married. And when she found out that he was married, she broke it off. And then she went on a date with another guy, and the married guy was waiting in the bushes. And when she got home from that date, he shot and killed her.
No, it's definitely dangerous.
It's crazy.
It's definitely dangerous. All right. What else? We had the Danny Lay.
The
brother. So the brother comes in, and people are trying to. This is what I don't get about social media.
I done been in a car accident. My neck messed up. Now.
But this
get it.
But this is what I don't get about social media.
That's what he said.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't even hear the clip yet. I know we got the clip. I ain't even see it.
He said, I'm right now. I'm in the hospital. You know, my neck is all messed up. But you know, we could go right now, basically. He said messed up and all, and we ain't gotta wait.
But this is what I don't get.
He's trying to get views, basically.
But see, this is
followers. Trying to get followers.
Yeah.
This is what I don't get. She's my sister, and you put her on blast.
He did say he wanted to wait until he was like, I waited until I knew she was safe. Like that she was out of his house, out of the situation before he came at the baby.
So exactly why are we clowning him for this? I just want to know.
Because he's a little late.
No, I'm happy he's here. I'm here. I'm for the show.
I think he's a little late.
He didn't know what was going on. And now he's responding to it because he's defending her the same way she got disrespect. I don't get what people are supposed to do then. Like if my sister and we live in two different parts of the country and I'm seeing this.
And she wants to stay there.
And then she leaves and I realize she's safe. Why are we clowning him for responding and saying,
why did he respond on social media? Is my question.
Everything else has been social media.
But I don't understand why. What was the purpose of doing it on social media?
The baby responded with an emoji.
Well, let's play the clip, Mike, so I can at least see what the guy had said and go from there. This is Danny Lee's brother.
So this is what you want to do. This is where you want to take it. This crazy. This nigga want to call the cops on my sis. This nigga want to disrespect my sister online for the world to see. Disrespect my family. You know what I'm saying? This don't even got nothing to do with my sister no more, bro. This got to do with me and you. You feel me? Because you missed the tough guy over here beating up bitches, knocking little guys out here and there. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do that to me, first off. So this is what we're going to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hospital right now. I got in a car accident. I got a fucked up neck. I still beat your ass with my neck like this, bro, on God. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're going to do. When you come to the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, we're going to catch this one-on-one fade, bro. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one fade to see what happens between me and you. I want to see how much of a gangster you are, how much of a real man you are. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. We could catch this.
Oh, all right. Well, he wants to catch the fade with the baby.
I don't understand. What is wrong with that?
There is nothing wrong with that. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And I don't encourage violence in any type of way. But big brothers, that's what they do. They protect their sisters. And I know firsthand, it's a lot of times that we as women do not tell our fathers, our uncles, our brothers, the bullshit that we go through in relationships. We don't. We just don't. We hide it from our family members until that pivotal moment, which is what she going through because it's now all exposed, and now her brother is speaking up. So I see it.
And there are people clowning him or whatever. I'm like, he didn't even say anything about gun violence. He just said,
we're gonna do the shoot the
he
one.
said, just fight me. And
it was typical tough talk though. That was typical tough talk. Yo, I'm gonna see you when you come here.
So what is the baby been doing his entire life? Is tough talk. So was it like you put my sister on a now? If he goes directly to the house and shoots dude up, like what do we want somebody to do whose sister is going through this? Sequisa, go ahead.
No, you said if he goes to the house and shoots dude up, I said God forbid, because that's the last thing we need.
But what?
And do we really think our brother is really fighting somebody if he's fresh off surgery or fresh out of the hospital with a banged up neck?
Are you, Jay? Are you?
He really in that
No.
condition. He knows he's going to take a L.
No, let me.
Or if he lose, it's because of the accident. I mean, I just thought it was just random tough talk.
What are you doing?
I do too. I think they're going to get back together too. That's why I'm like, why are we all on social media when they're going to be
playground? You know.
So Jay, you got a bad shoulder, and that happened to your daughter, and she was on that video. You gonna fight him when you see him?
No, I get what you're saying. But I didn't feel like that was a legit. Like he really thought that he was going to have a chance to fight another grown man, and he's banged up and injured. Like you don't really have. I mean, unless it's like one of them cases where he's.
I guess you can say I didn't feel the sincerity in it. I felt like it was just for social media. That's what I'm saying. I didn't feel like it sounded like a concerned brother. Because a concerned brother, you're not finna fight, dude. You finna make sure your sister's okay.
That's all the media saying. Yo, you ain't gonna say nothing. He gonna disrespect us. Like that's all of that peer pressure that got to him, and eventually said,
the baby brought the family in it when he said, "Oh, basically your family you don't got no family. Your family disowned you." So the baby brought the family up because the brother did say, like, you're speaking on my family, you lie,
And he said the baby has all the access to go to the West Coast.
Right, because you be out here all the time.
And come see him. And that's why you put it out on social media, because you're like, dog.
I don't want them to fight, though.
I want them to fight.
There's no answer in that. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna get arrested. Just separate those two people because they're toxic together.
No, people need to
support her because she needs support. What is the fight gonna do?
People need to get repercussions. Because guess what?
Okay, his repercussion should be that all women listeners should stop downloading his music because he disrespects women.
I understand, and I agree with that. But I tell you what, if her uncle was Jay Prince, he would not have done any of this shit. He wouldn't have done none of this. So yeah, there have to be repercussions.
Well, there's a lot of us whose uncles aren't Jay Prince. I was in a domestic violence relationship, my first marriage, and my uncle literally watched me and my husband have a physical altercation on our front steps, and he went back in his house. Women are not always.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But my dad is fucking some shit up. My uncles are
mine is too, and that's why I never told him until I was leaving the relationship.
But if we make this a trend where we start, just like we make everything a trend, if people start going, if you touch my daughter, my niece, my sister, we're coming for you.
And vice versa.
And If you're smacking my
cousin, I'm coming.
If you're smacking my son up or my nephew up and you're being disrespectful, like I think this needs to be something where we're like, keep your fucking disrespect to yourself, not just your hands, just your hands,
right?
Your disrespect to yourself.
I just don't want to see this to go left. Like I don't want another Biggie and Pac situation. I would just prefer for them just to go their separate ways. No fighting, no shit. We have enough murders as it is. We're getting killed by the police. We're getting killed by COVID. We're getting killed by all this other stuff. I just want us as Black people to stop killing each other. And that's the reason why when I see him say, well, let's catch this fight, you know it's not going to be a gunfight. Baby's not known for fighting. He's known for pulling guns. So what do you think is going to happen?
But you know what?
And Mike, just real quick, a lot of the comments are saying that she's going to get back with him regardless. Even Billy saying that. Billy even mentioned to that point that if they get back together, she'll be more mad at the brother.
This is what I say about that. And this is what I say. Ladies, don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
We'll try.
I mean, say your opinion, but please understand where I'm coming from with this. There are so many women who don't go back.
True.
And we lump every woman in, the bitch gonna go back anyway. And there's so many women who run.
Right.
And I hate when people say, well, she gonna go back anyway. That's not true.
Well, I'm going to tell you why I think she's going to go back. Because the whole time he was embarrassing her, her point was to make everybody see that he claimed her as his girl. When he said you wasn't his girl, that should have been your checkout.
She did a whole production to prove
that I'm still his girl. Did he invite me here? Did he do that? Why?
But I think that
he says publicly, "You're not his girl" in front of the whole world.
Yeah,
you ain't his girl.
But I think that that's an observation in hindsight. But that's an observation in hindsight because I think that when you're in the mix of it, I know for me personally, I don't like to be lied on. So in the midst of it, she's there with her baby. And I think that she was just trying to figure out, how am I going to prove him wrong? Like, you're not going to about to say all of this stuff about me and I'm going to sit back quiet and you keep panning the phone back and, showing her and then showing yourself. I think that was just a defense mechanism that just kicked in, like just trying to grab at straws, trying to prove that what he's saying ain't right. No, because you had me around. Oh, I've been around your family, you done told your boys, and clearly when whoever she called his what was that, his brother or his friend?
Yeah, his friend.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
A word.
Because she was telling the truth.
Right.
But out of loyalty, his boy just wasn't going to say nothing. He just wasn't going to say it because he knew.
And I wish,
but he got a Black woman to co-sign it though.
Yeah, because everybody, why his brother didn't say nothing? Because his brother's like, you can't cut me off, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Right.
The Black woman was like, this dude is cutting me checks.
Right. And I don't want I'm not in this mess.
I just wish that everybody would be like, girl, don't go at her neck. And I'm talking about everybody on the comments. Don't go at her neck.
Don't.
Just tell her, go get out of there. Like, go get.
Did you see a lot of the comments saying because it's karma for her because of the whole he likes the yellow bones or something? She got a song something about yellow bones, and so a lot of that ladies said that she deserved it.
And let's not get it messed up. She made mistakes by shitting on the women when she first got in a relationship with him, and she started going at the women that he was with, baby moms and stuff like that, and she was all giggly happy, and she was going at them, and I get it. And it's wrong. I just feel like this girl really has no support system. And she was wrong for that. Let me not just gloss over that. Girl, you can't go at other chicks and when you're with the dude and be like, oh, y'all bitches and this and y'all. It's such a weird cycle that goes on here. But now I just feel bad. When I saw the one video where he grabbed her by the hair and this was a loving video. That they did. And he grabbed her. And she's like this, and then he kisses her, and like a puppet. And I was like, I think I would want to kill him more for that video than the video that they just put out, if that was my daughter. And I feel so bad. And then at the same time, and let me be clear, I feel so bad for her. And I feel so bad for this dude because he thinks this is okay.
Yes.
Like he literally thinks this is how you're supposed to treat these women that you're involved with. And that's when
it
it
was a fun
just
video, though. It was a fun video. It was just a fun TikTok video. Couples do videos all the time. People want to do videos. It was a fun, playful video.
No, you're not grabbing. You're not grabbing.
Jeanette said that was a red flag. The puppet thing was a red flag.
Yes, that was a red flag. Yes, that was a red
Talked about that yesterday. Red
Can y'all send me a link again, because I don't know why they dropped. I don't know. We're not talking about
She
COVID.
did put her foot in her mouth. Shelly said,
We're not talking about COVID. All we're talking about is Black and Hispanic people loving each other. That's all we're talking. I can't. I don't want her or her baby harmed. I hope she gets help, and she does need help.
She does,
and she does, because the self-esteem is not where it should be
at all.
And trust me, my self-esteem. It took a long time to get my self-esteem up. It's just such a disturbing thing, and it never stops. Ashley said, "He's been said he ain't never leaving me alone," which is the little girl that he always taking pictures with mother. I don't know. I guess is that the baby mom? Is that the baby mom you're talking about, Ashley?
Yep. So, all right. You talked about the baby. We got it. We get it.
I think she needs a little therapy.
You think
she gonna need more than therapy?
Why would they?
She needs to start with therapy.
I can think half the females I know may need therapy. Is whatever they want to do, they're going to do.
Half the men too, especially those that have medical issues, but they're in denial.
I don't know what's worse, not having a father or I got a spare room. She's welcome to come to my house. Action. Shut your ass up, Action.
Yeah, I'll take care of the kid.
Actually about to get murdered on.
I'll take care of the baby.
And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? And when she first came out, I was like, she got a sexiness about her. And then all of a sudden, when I saw her regular, I was like, oh.
Yeah, regular. She don't look the same as a lot of her done up.
None of us look the same, but I'm
gonna send you.
But she looked like she loved that dude. And every time I look at that picture right there, she like that's my dude. Like nobody can say nothing about this guy right here.
There's a post up that talks about him being such a narcissist, and they say narcissist 101. They're charming as fuck in the beginning. They lack empathy. They pick on you constantly. They gaslight you.
They tear down your confidence. Boom, bam, you pregnant. Now, bitch, you gotta go. And like I said, postpartum depression is real. I hope that she doesn't slip into that if that's not where she is already. Right.
And it's gonna take a lot of deprogramming for this girl to get from up under him mentally.
Right.
Because even when she went to explain everything that was going on, she was like, I tried, because I love this man. So, this is her version of what love looks like. But somewhere in the mix, she's realizing this is not what it's supposed to feel like.
At all.
So, I feel very bad for her in that respect.
Oh, so my point was before, the thing was, I don't know if it's worse to not have your father figure around or have a father figure that leads you in the wrong way. And I don't know which one is worse. Because there's a lot of things I learned from honestly,
very good question.
Like even with Beyonce, like think about it. We just didn't see it. Beyonce got kind of treated similar to this.
Beyonce got it. Allegedly
I think and especially as I'll say this as a young woman, your father can teach you all of the things that, all of the foundational things and the basic tenements of what you shouldn't do as a young lady, when it comes to relationships. But when it comes to matters of the heart, that is something that nobody can teach you until you're in it, because you're not in control at that point when it comes to your emotions. And I think that girl just.
But what I will say to this is that girls in your household can hear your words, but they can only tell how they want to be treated by how you treat the person, the wife, and the mom that you're with. And
but sometimes when you're dating a master manipulator or somebody who hides their narcissism, you fall victim for it. And when you finally realize what you're in, that's a deep hole to climb out of. No matter how you've been raised, no matter what the model that you've seen in your home,
No.
That's why I meant by people behavior is unpredictable.
That's true.
And
when you don't know, let me preface it with that. When you don't know, behaviors are unpredictable.
And I agree with you with that. I just feel like when you see an example of how you're supposed to be treated, it's a lot harder for this narcissist to get you to be. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen. It can. But I'm saying for me, I don't feel like, I might be 1,000% wrong. I'm going on Instagram. Instagram's not the Bible. Things on Instagram can be lies.
I saw it on the ground.
But we're all speaking about stuff that we're getting secondhand and everything.
Right.
So none of us have 100%. But when you hear about her family disowning her, and her family disowning her because she was wilding out. Now this from the mouth of the baby, so it might not be right.
Yeah, the mom came out already. Go ahead.
And then you don't have a support system. So, but if you've grown up where a man is supposed to respect, listen to it's not. I'm not the king of this castle. That was the worst thing I've ever been raised on. That a man is the king of the home. He's not. No, he's not.
How did I know Jay Black was going to disagree with that?
He's not. Let me tell you, the fakest, and we can get off the beaten path about the baby and them. Let me tell you, the fakest thing is a happy home, and that you think you run your home because you're the man. You don't. You don't. You are somebody who they believe in. If you're in a good, like my kids have told me, Dad, we know we feel better when you're here and stuff like that. I don't run this damn house. Even if I pay all the bills, I don't run this damn house.
Right.
Like the more I'm here, the more I realize I don't run this. I'm just doing my part. Like I do my part. And I do my part to talk to my girls and whatever. You don't run it. And guess what? Nobody runs this. It's a group situation. Everybody has their part. And we need every part of everybody to be here. Because if Stacey disappears, this house falls apart.
That's because, but that has to do.
You can still be the king. You can still be the king of a house that
identify. That has to do with. No, you are at the head. There's a difference between being over and being at the head. Being at the head means, Dad, we respect you. We respect your contribution to the house, and we respect your role. But everybody in the house has a role in order for the family to function properly. Right. So it seems like y'all have an understanding of roles, of what role every person plays to make this machine work.
No, you're absolutely right. It's just when you get to that old mentality, that means like having daughters, you're like, okay, so that means I'm telling my daughter when she gets in a relationship that somebody's going to be the king of her household. And I'm like, all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that.
You got to break down what being the king of the home means, because that means that you're the queen. That means that, like I said, both of y'all still have roles. It doesn't mean that the king is a dictator and the king gets to decide how everything goes in the household.
But even with the king and the queen, if something happens, if one of these kids get eliminated, this house falls apart. So it's like everybody has an equal role, and I guess we're saying the same thing.
I teach roles.
Yeah,
I teach roles in the household.
All of these roles are absolutely the same importance. And just sometimes, like when I was raised, and I will say this over and over, me and my dad are the best of friends. My dad did the best he could, and my dad came from a long line of male chauvinists that were just like, I run this shit, and what I say happens. And it's the biggest lie that you have to get over. Because you just can't be like, I run this, what I say happens. Because the fact of the matter is, then you take responsibility for what you say when it's wrong. But take responsibility when you fucked everybody's life up because you said it goes down like this. It has to happen like that. That's a lot of pressure. Instead of saying, okay, everybody gather around. And I need some views and opinions on how we gonna do this.
But people laugh, but family meetings, family meetings are needed. Because, and when you say, I don't like in households when they say only the mother and the father are the two who discuss everything, and you keep things from children, especially in this day and age. I think that age-appropriate conversations always need to be had in families, because you need to paint a realistic picture for your children on how the household has to run properly.
Just don't holler at me when we having that talk. Don't be hollering.
When you get home from school as a teenager, I need for you to make sure, look, I'm at work, your dad at work. I need for you to make sure these goddamn dishes are done. No, it's not. And you know, you hear, well, I didn't dirty them up, so why? Because this what it takes for everybody to be able to be happy and function properly. When your mom get home, she shouldn't have to walk over shoes and walk over, you know, whatever it is that you done drop from the floor to your bedroom. Those are what I'm talking about roles, and to making sure that everything is okay, because mom and dad are making sure you got a roof, making sure that you got, you know, and I tell this to teenagers more when I say age appropriate.
Shaquisa, send that one more time, because it's giving me a problem. It keeps saying unable to join. Go ahead, Mom. I'm sorry. Continue.
So no, you know, I say that to more so to teenagers, because they do have a role too in how healthy the family functions. You walking in from work, Mike, Stacy walking in from work, and your house is in shambles, but you got 3 teenage girls, that would be a problem.
Big problem.
That would be a problem. That would be a stressor. Then you wondering why dad and mom always running around the house yelling, and you like, they crazy. I don't know what their problem is. Yeah, they stressed out because they got to work and come home and work again.
Why ain't nobody do them dishes? Somebody should have did them dishes.
Right.
Yes.
So how about
your 10-year-old does dishes and laundry?
You said your
That's
10-year-old
age appropriate responsibility though. When you're
a 10-year-old doing laundry.
If you're able to teach at 10, if you're able to teach at 10 and they can do it successfully. Now, my son, I don't trust him. You leave food on my dishes. You ain't on dish duty. I'm giving you something else that I know you take out the trash.
When my daughter does that, I pull out all the dishes out the cabinet and make her rewash them because she does it on purpose. So I can stop.
So you don't ask again.
So I say, hey, since you did these dirty, I assume these are dirty too. So wash everything in the cabinets, and I don't get any more dirty dishes.
Yeah, I got 2.
You know, it's important.
I got 2 things. Number one, I was so spoiled as the oldest in a Hispanic family that literally I really, and I hate to admit this, didn't know how to do laundry till I moved out to Texas 8 years ago. And I had to YouTube because either my mom or Stacy had done, and I was like, yo, and then I got a kick out of it because I'm like, this is amazing. This really ain't that hard.
Pink sweatshirt. You put them in white. They turn in pink.
And then I realized there are certain colors you can put together. And then I put my whites, and I started putting the fabric softener in there. And
the middle part is where you put the detergent, not on the clothes. A lot of people don't realize that. And you put it in the perfect, in a dispute.
And then the whites, I put my Clorox on it to make my whites really white. And I was like, it was a good thing. Now, second thing with the family meeting. So Monty, my oldest daughter, she brought a family meeting yesterday. I can't believe y'all just said that.
Oh,
so
really?
Yes.
Go for
so
it.
She came downstairs. Now, Monty's 17, senior year, the whole thing. And Monty's like, so she comes down, and I'm just sitting here, and just me and Stacy. And she comes down. She said, Dad, I need to talk to you. And I need you to have an open mind. I'm thinking.
She pregnant? No, go.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have thought that. That's not the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of mine.
Okay, it's not the first thing, but I was like, is she failing? Her grade, I'm checking all they're doing great. Everybody's doing great. So she sits there, she says she's been talking to this boy named Moses for like 3 months. And they've only gone out once, and he keeps asking her, why can't I pick you up or whatever. And she's like, it's not that easy in my house. You just can't pick up because you're that's what she said. You can't just drive and pick me up in your car. Right. And then Stacey was like, she was like, oh yeah, because we ate at Fridays, and then he wanted to say hi to Stacey, and she was uncomfortable. She was like, well, you don't really have to, but he said hi, and he's really family
oriented.
Oriented. And the whole thing. And then she's like, my dad, and I'm sitting there going like, everything she's saying is good. And he's like, he wants to come for Thanksgiving. He wants to meet the family. He wants to meet everybody.
How long they been dating?
They haven't, they've gone on one date. They've been on the
phone. Yeah, but that's honorable. That means that he has somebody is teaching him the correct.
But Monty's the one who's been turning him down, going,
exactly.
We just can't go wherever. And then I'm like,
because Monty know what the deal is.
Yeah, I don't know you, man.
And Monty said, "You know what? I might be feeling you because we've been talking for 3 months. We only been on one date, but we've been talking for 3 months. I know what's about to hit you. I don't know. I gotta test the waters to see if you're strong enough to come up in this house."
But then Monty says, Dad. So this whole meeting is based on her saying, I've been nervous and I've gone over this in my head.
Mm-hmm.
He would like to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I was like, so what is the big deal? And she was like, but sometimes you make me nervous, Dad.
Mm.
And I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, yeah, I mean, you kind of, so I'm trying. I said, Monty, it's not a big deal. But
sometimes you don't know which dad you're going to get.
Okay, and I get it. And I was like, Monty, 2 years ago, when you asked me this, you were 15.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I was a lot stricter. And now you're 17, and the conversations that we've had, and to top it all off, from what I know, and we go this with our teenage kids, from what I know, and I told her, you've been 1,000% honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're honest with me, I don't care if it's bad or good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you somewhere and you caused the problem. I'm rocking out with you. Just call me. And she was like just drawn and doing her thing. She was like, so we're fine. I said, yes. Bring him over Saturday.
Outside of him being too new, you got at least be 6 months of dating.
No, but they're not really.
No, but they haven't.
They're not really dating.
Just
like
one
date.
They've been on the phone for like 2-3 months, and she has burned
3 months in high school is like 2 years.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Well, like he called me and he said he's going to Target to pick up some stuff for his mom, and he wanted to come over here." He said, "Do you want to come with me to Target?" And she was like, "No, it's not that easy. I can't just pop up." Now I kind of felt like a dickhead. I was like, "What type of tyrant have I been?"
You feel like most you know that's just normal dad behavior. Don't beat yourself up, Mike. That's normal dad behavior. But I get where Monty's coming from because she does not know which side of dad that's going to show up when he comes through.
Right.
So yes, that can make that's perfectly normal nervousness.
I did feel bad, but on the flip side, I felt bad, but on the flip side, I was like, it's good to know that she knows that craziness could happen. And I hate to say that, but so he's gonna come over sometime Saturday, and this is the crazy thing. So she was like, this is the crazy thing, and y'all can laugh, y'all can joke, y'all can giggle, and y'all can say whatever. And she was like, Dad, it's weird because he reminds me of you, and she said it's weird.
Tell her she's gonna actually run into a lot of those. You know why? Because subliminally, we actually sometimes date some people with characteristics who are like our fathers.
Now the good thing was the characteristics that she brought up were good ones.
Yeah, that's good. But that's
like
that's,
she didn't bring
that's
up
good.
she didn't bring up the bad shit. She was like, he's really family oriented. What's the
oriented?
Word? Oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it sound like oriented? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So and he's really passionate about his family and his mom and dad. And then she said, "This is the crazy thing." She was like, he's Puerto Rican and black, just like us. And I was like,
nice.
I said, when the fuck did that become an initiative? Like,
so you know why she probably said that? Because there's some identifiable qualities that he may have, and especially with the family makeup. Your mom is very traditional, so she might say, "Hey, he'll understand what's going on." So she's trying to find similarities. She's trying to find her tribe. That's nice.
She wants you to relate to him.
She wants you to relate to him. Yes.
So now I got to meet this boy, and I feel like inviting the asshole. The asshole makes me want to invite Jay Black, Big Rob.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It'll be like the scene. It'll be like the scene in that movie when 50 came out and introduced introduced the boyfriend that he was going to the prom with all of the big beefed up guys.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is, you
It'll
know,
be fun.
you're gonna have Monty back by 11 o'clock, right? And he was like,
Yeah, because eventually he got a car, so eventually he's gonna want to pick her up. So you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have to go to the movie. Like it's her senior year in high school. Like at a certain point, like
You need to get the shotgun ready. I seen the picture of her on Instagram. She is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
You need to get the shotgun, the taser, the pit bull. You need to get all of that ready.
but she has a very good head on her shoulders in terms of and that's probably why she is saying to him, like, look, dog, you can't just roll up.
What up?
You
But
can't
this
just
is
roll up to my house.
So I said, so this a prom date? This is gonna be your prom date? And she was like, well, I would like it to be because it seems like everything's working out. Now, this is a crazy thing. I don't get this new generation, y'all. I don't get this new generation because they're opposite from us. So on the prom, she said, I want to rent a car. And I was like, got it. I was like, cool. And she was like, can you drive us to the prom in the rent-a-car?
See, my girl is responsible. Love it.
And I was so taken aback. I was like, you want me to drive y'all to the? She said, yeah, it's in Philadelphia and we're in Jersey. For those who are listening in Texas and everything like that, everywhere. So it was like a 25, 30 minute, maybe 25 minute drive. And she was like, so can you drive us and pick us up? And I was like, yeah. I was taken aback because
Because you expect her to want her to be
on our prom. I thought I was gonna rent the car and old boy was gonna drive the car and y'all were gonna go, and I was down. But she was like, yeah, you drop us off because I got my girlfriend and her boyfriend. They're gonna be in the car. And I was like, dog, I was such a bad high school person, yo. That I can't even.
Monty's responsible.
Dog.
She has an air of maturity about her that I simply love, and I don't have any type of lesser expectations, Mike. That does seem like a Monty thing.
I don't know about you, Sequisa, but I was trying to run down all these chicks in high school. I like this whole. I already know what Jay Black.
Why you say Sequisa and not Jay Black?
No. I was trying. No. Because Jay Black. I already know Jay Black wasn't shit, and I know. I know he wasn't.
I went to the prom by myself, and if I could have had, I drove, so we do things differently down south than y'all do up.
Wait. You went to the prom by yourself?
Yeah, I didn't have a date for my senior prom because I didn't want to give it up. I thought I told y'all that story before.
You did, but was it? I never heard that you just can't get a date because you don't give it up. Like,
no, I was saying so down there, which is very true because a lot of my classmates got pregnant prom and ended up 9 months later having babies. But yeah, I didn't want to. I wasn't dating anyone at the time, and I wasn't trying to. Yes, I did, Shawn. I went to the prom solo. There was a group of us in the car, but yeah, I didn't.
So what you do after the prom? What you do?
Just a bunch of single people.
We changed our clothes. We went to a party, and I came home. That was it.
That's not bad. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, I had fun.
I was just shocked that.
Yeah, but looking back, that's something I would have probably done if my dad, if we renting a car was an option. We rented like limos, so everybody was together. But if I had to rent a car and that was an option, yeah, I probably have asked my parents to drive too, my dad to drive too.
Sequisa, did you go to your prom?
Yes, I went all 4 years actually.
You was a motherfucking MVP. You went all 4 years.
Oh, so you went on other people's proms each year. So your freshman year.
I did that.
Your freshman year, you went to a prom?
Yes.
With who?
My boyfriend.
And then
that old?
Then sophomore year? Wait,
he was a junior when I was a freshman. So I went with him
his junior prom.
Years, and then I went to my junior and senior year with the boyfriend that I was having at that time. So I went 4 times, but I had 2 different dates.
All right, you're married, so I don't want to ask you nothing crazy. All right.
No, we were not smashing.
And you know what? Now that you have
my
me
daddy didn't play
thinking about
that.
yeah,
Our birds and bees talk with my father was, if you get pregnant, you getting up out of my house. I'm raising 2 kids, not 3. That was our birds and bees conversation.
Action said, "Man, that's crazy alternative. Go to the prom single or get pregnant."
I mean, but you know what's so funny? And I think that what triggered that is because I did go to somebody else's prom prior to that. And we went as friends. He asked me, I went to his prom, and he got mad at me because everybody else was going back to like hotel rooms.
Right.
And I was like, not like, it ain't that type of party. And he got, I never forget, he got mad at me because I wouldn't hook up with him.
Oh. And it's funny because I thought
after he took me to the prom, yeah.
I thought the conversation I was gonna, and I already had the whole. It's funny because Monty said she ran over the conversation we had in her head, right? Mm-hmm. And I know where she gets it from because I ran over the conversation in my head where we were gonna talk about this prom, and I tried because I can't be as raw as my dad was with me because my girls get offended, so I can't just say, you know, give up the ass or no. Like, I have to have a whole. I have to go. Like
you have to mind your mouth.
Yes, and I have to explain. So I had to have I had the whole thing going in my head. Like, listen, you're not obligated, you know. And I had the whole thing broken down because now that I think about it, that's a whole lot of pressure on females to have to give up vagina just to go to a prom.
It is.
Sequeeza, you had that pressure?
Absolutely.
What happened?
She cracked under pressure.
I didn't crack under pressure until my senior year. That was something that I wanted, so it wasn't really pressure.
It wasn't forced.
And I wanted to have the conversation with Monty that everybody makes it, that this is almost like a honeymoon. Like it's almost like an obligation that you both look forward to. And you go like, this is where we consummate a relationship.
What?
And I use the word consummate.
No. You telling it's okay to go on a prom and have sex?
No. I'm saying their expectations, even on my prom. And even on my prom, I ain't pressure nobody, but it was almost like we had to consummate the relationship because this is our big moment. Like our big moment was the prom. And then it happens. And I was like, you don't have to be obligated to that. But at the same time, I can't sit there.
Where you was going with this?
Yeah. But at the same time,
that's why I tried to jump to the end. Like what?
No, but at the same time, I can't have this conversation with her and not be real. I can't stop that.
Right.
No, you facts.
I can't stop that.
So true.
There's nothing I can do to get. All I can do is give you the options on that. It is good for you to be like, if he doesn't want to go to the prom, if you don't want to, you can say no. And because y'all gonna go behind my back regardless.
Well, you can say I kick you out. You can threaten with you got to get out of here.
So no, I think that Mike is right on the money because he had an age appropriate conversation. He used age appropriate terms. I don't know about age appropriate terms because you said consummate. I'm pretty sure like dad.
Oh no, we didn't have the conversation. No, we didn't have the conversation.
Because, okay.
No, we didn't have it because she was like, I'm driving them to the prom and back from the prom.
Oh, so
which means I'm driving you back. That means unless you crazy enough to do it in my car.
Wait, they not like going to IHOP afterwards or hitting Atlantic City or like it's like you got it's things you're supposed to do after the prom.
It seems like she's already decided what she wanted her prom to be like, and therefore she's got her daddy driving her. Therefore, she don't even have to answer that question.
Just going to the prom and coming home, that's whack. You got to encourage more than that too, though.
It's not. That's her vision of what she wants her night to look like. Let her have it.
Exactly.
Six Flags or something.
Dude,
like a hotel, and then
this is why I'm sharing this with y'all. I was thinking what y'all think. I'm like, all right. So I guess the next day they're gonna go.
Smart.
The next day they're gonna do something. Go ahead, Shaquisha, go ahead.
I think that's very smart. And I think that shows her level of maturity, and it shows that you and Stacey have done a great job to where your daughter figured out, hey, I ain't got to answer this question. I ain't got to deal with this peer pressure. All I got to do was he say something point. You know, that's my daddy driving, right?
ladies, I was so stressed about this, and things can change between now and June. I was so stressed that am I going to have to arrange a hotel party where I can get the rooms and I supervise? Like, y'all want to party? Y'all party. I got y'all. I'm gonna I was really thinking about, let me get the situation where me and Stacey will be there, and I'm like, just so y'all can wild out a little bit. We got like 3 or 4 rooms or whatever. But when I was like, I'm just gonna drive, and I said it twice. I said, so you want me to then drive y'all home? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. Look, I'm not fucking this up. Like, if that's what she wants to do, I'm with it. Like, I know there's got to be something afterwards. There's got to be something where they're going to. There's got to be something.
A party or something.
Yeah, there got to be something where I got to hold my breath and take some Ambien and go to sleep with Stacey and be like, I don't even want to know what's going on right now.
But I think that Monty is responsible, and I think that even if she switches up the game at the last minute, that it's going to be okay.
So shifting gears before Mo does a couple allegedly for the doctor with Wellness Wednesdays. Mike mentioned stress, and I thought about stress related with the many people have strokes.
Oh, you're gonna be transparent now, huh, Jay?
And I want to just ask the doctor about stress. So people that may have stress-like symptoms and they don't realize that they're stressing.
So what happened to you?
Are there tips and tricks? Wait, if there are tips related to someone to not stress, are there activities that people can do or ways to find out if they're really stressed to avoid a TIA, mini stroke, things of that nature?
And stop saying mini stroke.
Well, that was a mini stroke. TIA.
Stop saying.
It says mini.
Stop saying it like it does not count.
Sequisa, is there anything he can do to lower his stress so he won't have another stroke?
If you don't know you're stressing.
The first thing he can do is stop eating bacon every day. The second thing that he can do is start working out. The thing about stress is it sneaks up on you. And a lot of times you don't realize you're stressed until you have a panic attack. And stress is also very bad for you because it raises your cortisol level, which lowers your immune system. And I think, Jay, personally, love you to death, but a lot of your stress comes from always wanting to be right. Sometimes you just got to let stuff go. Because the energy you put into being right is just putting so much stress on you. I got to be right. I got to be right. I got to be right. That right there can lead to a heart attack. So sometimes it's best to be like, okay, let's just agree to disagree and let it go. But when you always have to be right, that's a lot of stress on you, whether you realize it or not. That is really a lot of stress on you. And when you told me that you left the hospital before they gave you the medicine, just because they told you there was a 5% chance, man, I wanted to come to that phone and choke the shit out you. I'm just going to be honest.
Nah, I felt better.
Whoa, nurse practitioner, can you please, because obviously he wouldn't have told me this story. Can you tell me the story that you just, can you give me the full story? Because he wouldn't have told me that he left the hospital early.
What are you talking about? I didn't leave early.
Left.
She's talking. Let's focus on the facts that she's saying about stress. I'm trying to understand the stress.
No.
I misunderstood. I thought they said that you left the hospital AMA against medical advice. Did I misunderstand?
Yeah, you might have misunderstood. We focus on the stress.
Jay, are you serious?
That you wouldn't take the medicine that they tried to give you because they told you of the 5% chance of the brain bleed. You did tell me that.
Well, no, it was stuff that I'm talking about. The stress. I want to focus on the stress because, because if you don't realize, honestly, if I don't realize I'm stressing about something, what she's saying is deeper than me trying to correct behaviors or figure things out and be right or proving and showing how I'm right. Wait, stress. Man. No. That was the trigger for stroke.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this as a friend that I am. If your stubbornness and your wanting to be right winds up,
it's causing that stress.
No. Just listen. I want you to hear this very clearly. If your stubbornness and your wanting to be right and correcting doctors and leaving out of hospitals before you do winds up something bad happening, I'm not going to feel bad for you.
There goes your GoFundMe.
Like, dog.
I get what you're saying. I'm trying to understand what she's saying.
No, you're not getting this. If you're really doing this, if you're really not following,
this wasn't supposed to turn into this. It was asking about stress and how people, if the people that stress and don't realize that they're stressed.
This is my thing. You're asking about stress, but you're not listening to people who are actually have medical degrees and are trying to help you.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear her.
So
you trying to give me your thoughts.
I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. No, I want to know. You
and
really
Mo got degrees.
I want to know. Did you leave the hospital early?
Mike, we're talking about
you did
stress. I did not leave early. All right, I didn't leave early. We're talking about
stress. Wait. Shaquise, what did he tell you?
I don't remember what I told
you. I'm not talking to you.
He didn't tell me that he left the hospital early. See? When I tuned in the next day, I thought that's what you guys were saying.
Oh, see?
That he left the hospital early.
So let me ask you this, because Jay, I know how you dance around questions and you avoid. This is not stressful. This is not stressful.
I'm trying to understand stress.
Jay, was there something you were supposed to take while you were there?
Or afterwards, was there something?
They had suggestions of things that could have been given and taken that I did not agree with, so I did not go down that road because I started to feel like I was getting better.
I know you because
there was no need to go down those paths if I felt like I was starting to feel.
My dad did the same. My dad did the same thing for years, and this is why we had to have an emergency bypass and damn near lose this dude in a hospital. I can't believe you, dog. Like,
no, it's not like that though. Like obviously like they didn't say no. Meaning if they would have been like, no, we don't care what you think or feel. It was like, okay, well, if you're feeling better, we're seeing the symptoms of you starting to feel better. Like I don't have to go down that lane.
But the underlying problem
they can't force you to that's except for the jab. I'm gonna say that they can't force you to do anything. They tell you what's best, and if you tell them no, then that's going against your patient rights. But the thing about a TIA, which is a mini stroke, and the reason why they call it a mini stroke is because it doesn't leave any damage to the heart.
Break it down, please.
See that you actually did have a stroke.
Thank you.
And that if you have a mini stroke, the chances of you having another one is greater than 50%.
Greater than 50%?
Yes, increases.
And that's why I was asking you about stress and not real. Because honestly, when you don't realize,
you changed your diet? Have you changed your diet?
They said my numbers, all right. So doc, they said all of my blood work was good. They said everything that they ran.
Did you see it? What was your cholesterol?
I don't remember. No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to us, when they say your numbers are good, that's not good enough. Get a copy of your labs. You need to know your numbers. I had a patient who her doctor told her numbers was good and her A1C was 13. It's supposed to be 6. So get your own number.
I got it's on the paperwork. I do. I have it. I'm gonna get with you afterwards. Okay. I'm gonna go look. We got the paperwork.
Hey Jay, do you think eating bacon every morning is healthy?
They are ganging up on me. See, my wife said y'all ganging up on me.
No, we're ganging up because we know how stubborn you are. Do you think?
And we don't want her to be a widow.
And I want you to take this very serious. Right. When you said you had when you keep calling it a mini stroke, I just needed someone who you trusted in terms of professionally to tell you that increases your chances of having multiple TIAs or having one just stroke.
Legit, that's why I was trying to understand the stress of when I didn't feel like how do you know you're stressing if you really don't feel that you're stressing? I was trying for her to give tips for those people. Yeah, I'm sure I ain't the only one in the world that's stressing, don't realize it. Say it again.
I'm stressed. The look on your face sometimes just looks stressed. So I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell my patients. You need to find some form of self-care, whether it's journaling, meditating, yoga, working out,
not
drawing,
working out. Keep going.
Something like that releases all of that negative energy. But you always look like this to me. Like
but the stress is one contributing factor to strokes. Yes. It also has to do with what you're putting in your body. And we laugh and we joke about the bacon. Everybody, I like bacon, but everything in moderation. J Black, and because you have had a health risk or something that happens,
it's the first time ever.
Really means
it was the first time.
No, but
you don't realize how
I,
lucky you were.
Right.
It could have been a major stroke that left you paralyzed on
That
one
has some
side
type of
your
brain
body,
damage.
or
Yes.
it could have killed you, because a stroke normally kills you like this. God gave you a wake-up call. Your body is telling you something.
That's what the
If
doctor
you
said. Your
don't
body
listen,
is telling you something.
if you don't listen, the next time you might not wake up.
Don Page said
You
I
are
had
lucky.
a mini. Don Page said
You
I
were
had a
very
mini.
lucky.
Don Page said I had a mini stroke, and it's just not stress. You have to do a whole lifestyle change. All I'm asking is, did the doctor tell you you have to change anything, Jay?
No, and then I went to see my private. Well, she suggested different idol. Like they didn't go nothing into food. Neither the hospital didn't go into food.
So
and
you
neither
went
did
to the
my
emergency
primary.
room. Do you know what the ED does? ED is exactly what it says. Right. We just want to make sure that we're treating you right now. And why do they send you to your primary? To follow up? Because they only treat emergent situations.
But yeah, they called my primary, and I went to my primary. She didn't mention anything because she looked at all the numbers too of the blood work. She didn't even pull more blood work because they just did it, and she had all that. But she talked about stress-related things to keep your brain not worrying about other stuff and being, like you said, Squeezer, being right, being on point, being correcting things and being all over the place. Things that your idle mind have to think about to do activities but not stress about, if that makes sense. So I was asking her, but I guess the meditation and the yoga and the working out. But when you're working out, your brain's still thinking about stuff. Like
so
I was
you need to find something that's going to allow you not to.
Endorphins, which normally calms you down. It also helps you with your mood. But if you're seeing a primary doctor that you had a TIA and she did not mention anything about diet and sodium and grease and all that, then you got the wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest, because that plays a very heavy factor in your body, is what you put into it. You're clogging your arteries with the baking. You're making your blood pressure go up with the sodium and the salt. Like the sugar, it feeds cancer. Like what you put in your body is detrimental to your health. If you're not having a conversation with your doctor or your nurse practitioner or whoever, and they're not discussing diet with you,
the diet never
because
came up.
even when you lose weight loss is 80% diet, 20% exercise. That's why my ass is still fat, because I still like Snickers Blizzards. But that's the truth.
How can you have?
That's realistic. That's realistic.
I mean, Jay, how can you have a doctor, you just had a stroke, that doesn't bring up your diet, and you think that makes sense?
Because it was more of because I have been like the anxiety, and I guess this anxiety, stress, this all goes along with each other.
Okay. Hey, the reason why your body couldn't handle
it is a control thing, though. It is.
No.
But I like the control stuff too. That's been established. I can identify that.
No, but what I'm saying is the reason why I'm under stress also. A lot of stress.
We all are. And
my body's not reacting with a stroke. So there's something health-wise that we're doing that is that your body is reacting where it's like it's shorting, and a stroke is happening. And Lady Q, we're not ganging up on him. What we're doing is Jay will not listen unless people do come at him like this.
And it has to be a professional, because some of the things that I have said that you just said today, I said to Jay Black as soon as he had it, because it scared me. Do you understand me?
No, it scared me.
I know how serious it is, and I also know.
No, it did. No, it
somebody
did. The first 3 or 4 hours.
minimalized words such
What
as
you about to eat when we get off the show?
Or
I'm doing.
What you about to,
okay.
What you about to eat when we get off the show?
No, I mean, there's less bacon that I eat, but I still eat my bacon. I like my bacon.
Why?
I'm not eating a lot of it. I'm being honest. It's not as much. It has to be weaned off. It can't stuff cold turkey like some people need to.
Well,
you just said your dad was stubborn, didn't you?
Yes,
and he wound up
It's
smoking Black and
changed.
Mouse cold turkey because I kept getting bronchitis. And if I can quit
Mike don't
smoking
want to talk
Black
about
and
Black
Mouse, which are stronger than cigarettes, Micahel.
It's a double.
Quit that cold turkey, you can definitely quit bacon.
Do you see that? Do you see what's on the screen? Stroke survivor here. Trust me, you don't want it.
Yeah, I know I don't. And that's why I wanted to have the conversations about stress, because it seemed like the controlling aspect and stress is a really driving force.
You're trying to control the diagnosis. It's not just stress. So you even trying to control that.
See, now we go. So there you go. So that's insight.
It's exercise and what you
and
eat
plays a part
stress.
in it.
It's holistic approach. Think of the body in the totality sense.
Exercising as well. All right. And that's all I was asking for, things like that. So exercising really does play a part in changing the eating habits.
Eating habits.
But it's not realistic. I mean, it is for some people, but just the cold turkey, stop everything. But I can be weaned off
once a week.
See, here we go. That's why I said it's a progression.
Right. Once a week. Cut it down. You can't have bacon every day. You're killing yourself slowly.
You know what? I want to compliment myself
for not screaming right now.
You didn't blow.
I'm having total restraint because the nonsense that Jay is saying right now is so amazing.
I'm learning. Like Don just said, it's not just stress. And like the doctor said, okay, I get it.
Anybody else, if anybody gave you the same response that you give, I have to weed off bacon. Nobody has to give you a drug to weed off bacon. Now, to get off alcohol, they had to give me pills and they had to put me to rehab and
I love my bacon. I just love it. I love my breakfast food.
Claudia says, stress put me in a coma at 34, J Black. Please listen to your body. Seriously. I haven't had pork for 30 years.
Oh, wow. That's deep.
You know what?
No.
My cousin Claudia went into a coma for real.
She just said that. Wow.
Like I remember, and I was like, because
34.
She's very private about her situation, and when we found out, we couldn't even believe it. But my whole point with Jay is that your stubbornness is
That's
on
deep,
another level, dog.
Because the doctors kept saying you're too young to be in here for this, and they kept,
But I wish they wouldn't say that either, because I understand.
No, they need to say that, because what that means is you're not going to be around here much longer if you keep doing what you're doing, because these are issues that normally comes up in your late 40s and your late 50s.
Right.
So if you're having this issue now, you're going to have a major stroke before you get in middle age.
Robin said,
and my thing is, I don't want to see you like the patient that I had that I kept trying to warn her. She wouldn't take a cholesterol medicine. She wouldn't work out. She had a stroke and it left her paralyzed on her left side of the body, where she had absolutely no function.
All right, y'all scaring me. All right.
So you need to be scared.
Y'all scaring me.
Talking ain't working.
And so that is correct. She couldn't even say her name. That's my mom.
I thought she said do some yoga and crystal meth. I was about to say, what? Crystal meth?
Crystal
All right, do some stories. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if these are facts. We don't know if they're fiction. We might have to recant all these stories. But right now, it is time for Sexy Mo and Allegedly.
Boom.
I love this song.
With our guest, Sequisa, the nurse practitioner.
Nurse practitioner. Don't forget the nurse practitioner. She ain't just no average nurse. Listen,
I didn't even know the difference. Like when she finally told me, and then I researched it. I said, like you're damn near. You're like almost a doctor.
Almost.
She's not to discredit doctors, but I would rather have a nurse practitioner examine me, do my examination.
Oh, you just said fuck doctors, Mo. You said
no, I'm not. And the reason why I'm going to tell you this is because she has practiced with bedside
patients.
Well, no, just doing assessments and better bedside manners. But assessment.
I missed a step because the nurse doesn't know the right questions to ask. So she'll ask some questions and the doctor come in and something will get missed. But if you have a nurse practitioner, I assess you and I diagnose you. So I know which questions to ask to lead me in the right direction.
So for all of those people who be out there like, I don't want to talk to her. Where the doctor at? They don't want to talk to her.
They always come back.
Is turkey sausage okay, doctor? Is turkey sausage Turkey sausage, okay?
This is the,
Yes,
the no
turkey's good.
segue zone. It's the no
Okay.
segue
I'm
zone.
sorry. Yeah, I just Mike, my brain is y'all try to scare me now. I can't ask deep questions in between. Go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry.
No, Mo just trying to stall because she ain't got no goddamn story.
Oh no. Well, speaking of nonsense, speaking of nonsense, Yellow Beezy, you know, I told you he was accused before a few weeks back of rape and child endangerment, or sexual assault and child endangerment.
Oh.
Well, he's coming back and he's saying, hey, I know I've been accused of raping someone that I've met on the internet on IG, but it's not true. He's also saying that the whole, child endangerment, he said it has nothing to do with the sexual assault. Because people thought that he did something sexually deviant to a child.
He just left the kid with somebody.
He said, I can't speak on it. He said, but it's just something that happened with an arrest. I've never harmed my children or anybody else's kids. So he's out there trying to set the record straight. He said, because the internet is dragging him for filth about this. But I wonder what made the person allegedly say that he sexually assaulted her. It's a lot of discrepancies with this. So I'm going to be following this story.
Send me your IG if you can again, Mo. Unless your phone died. I will say this in DFW, and I'm not defending him in any way. He does have a real bad relationship with the cops in the DFW area. And there really is a thing going back and forth trying to get this dude. Now, I'm not saying he did not sexually assault that woman. In no way am I saying that. But it's just weird how it's like a sexual assault and child abandonment. And it's like he just left the kid with somebody or whatever. It's like a real stretch on these two things. So I'm just saying, to be fair, them cops in the DFW really don't F with him at all. Not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying he's innocent. But they have been very clear. When he leaves a club, they're cop cars. They're waiting on him. Not saying he didn't do anything. I'm just saying there is something to be said for his relationship. That's all I'm saying. Not taking sides. That's all I'm saying.
He ought to file a harassment suit.
And I've seen it in front of strip clubs that I happen to be in. I've just seen the attention that he's been given. That he gets. So I'm not saying he's wrong or right.
I'm gonna watch this story real close. I'm gonna see, what comes out of this. Hopefully, if it's not true, he's able to clear his name. Because rape charges or even sexual assault charges, period, are very hard to shake off when you are absolutely not guilty. So I'm just hoping that it's not true.
Because the damage is done once the word is put out, whether you're guilty or not.
Whether you're guilty or not, your name is done. Yeah.
And then child abandonment, like when you put that in there, you're like,
child endangerment. I mean, especially when you link it with the sexual assault, that's why everybody's dragging him. Like, what? You did what to kids? So
because they could say that about me. Once again, I'm not defending him. I'm just giving you a hypothetical.
Right.
If I leave my twins who are 15 with Monty, who's 17, and Stacy's not here, and I get into something, they can literally come at me if it's 3:00 in the morning and these three girls are by themselves.
That's not true. I thought the age was 12.
No, in Jersey, if you leave anybody over 18 years old after a certain time,
get out of 18.
Are you serious?
No, under
18.
Yes.
Wow.
Like my mom would have been in jail. Mine
too.
My mom had me. Most parents tell you don't turn on the stove. I was like 9, and my mom told me to turn on the stove and get dinner ready.
Yeah.
But they can put that if your kids were endangered and there were no adults there.
You can put child endangerment.
They can put child endangerment. Just saying.
What about pork scrapple? What about pork scrapple, nurse?
No, you're not eating pork scrapple.
We're not eating.
If it's say if I rotate the bacon and then like the turkey sausage and then pork scrapple and then the bacon, that's a good thing to start off.
None of it is strict.
Like, could you support that as a start off? Just to start off.
Can I ask y'all why y'all eat scrapple?
Wait a minute, nurse. Is that a good?
Yes.
Oh, it's a
Let's
breakfast
say
meat.
no. It's a mixture
Oh,
of
you know what? It's a
pork,
Philadelphia-based thing. That
No, it's not. It's a down south thing.
Oh,
It
so
is
they
a
act
down
like that,
south
like you never
thing.
heard of
Never heard of
Scrabble.
Scrabble.
See,
It's nasty. It's just basically everything mixed up. It's a breakfast
but
hot dog.
weaning
It's
off
a
of it.
breakfast
Right.
hot dog.
I'm
Think
just
about
trying to.
that.
I'm putting together a weekly plan in my brain. I'm sorry. Go for it. Come on.
So you need to
Well,
weekly
I'm
plan not to
actually
eat
trying to
bacon.
cut back as much meat as possible out of my diet because
No, you
meat is
should not
bad for
eat
the
Scrabble.
body. Period.
It's all the bits. Yes, it is. It's all the bits and parts of scraps of pork.
Scrabble. Let's be clear. Scrabble, chitlins, and all that, and Puerto Ricans eat every bit of the pig. It is disgusting what we eat, and I love me some pork chops.
I love
But
some Fidel.
She said it's a breakfast hot dog. That's how she equated
It
it. It's
is.
the left all the remains of a pig is what it is.
It is a breakfast hot dog. It is.
I
And
was
trust-
really hoping you guys were going to talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial this morning because that right there has me livid.
Did he got off yet? I know the jury was
They
deliberated last I
dismissed
heard.
the gun charge, which is the one that he admitted to on the stand.
On the stand. Mm-hmm.
And
so
before that, when he was supposed to show up to court the first day, instead of issuing a warrant, they gave him 30 days to get his affairs in order.
Mm-hmm.
So we already know where this is headed.
Well, the gun charge was dropped because he's being charged as an adult. So they had to drop the gun charge because now he's getting charged as an adult. The rest of the court system, people.
Oh, so that could be a good thing.
Like we can yell and scream about this. They put this in our face and they just go do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Or what are you going to do?
Basically. Or what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, the lawyer in his defense said, we're going to put him in jail. And we have evidence that somebody shot somebody like 7 times. And he only shot somebody 4 times. And he literally put that to equate that if that person got off for shooting somebody 7 times.
Was that the cop that shot the guy in the back 7 times?
And I don't know what to do with it. And I really wanted to talk about it. But I don't know how to get the vein in my forehead not pop.
Right. I feel that.
And Friday when Fearless come on, I know that we're Dr. Smith,
yes.
rather. Dr. Smith, when he comes on, we're definitely going to dove into it much deeper and kind of break it up,
But we're in a situation when somebody gets when a cop kills somebody in Brooklyn, what they do is they move the trial from Brooklyn and they move it somewhere because they're like, it's too much exposure.
Mm-hmm.
So now in this way, they flip it because, well, when we say, but there's nobody on here that isn't white, they go, well, we're just having a jury of his peers. So they always get it either way.
Right.
And you go like, and then when
Happy Wednesday.
like you almost and then and like if we were on TV right now, we would get canceled for this. You almost wish that when he took the gun out, somebody would have shot him and killed him. Just to make it fair. Let's make it fair. You killed somebody and you wounded somebody else. But whoever would have shot that kid with the AR-15, would have been on trial right now, and the likelihood of them getting off would have been damn near zero.
Did you watch the video, the actual video?
Oh, yeah. And
when you saw him go past the police with the gun hanging and people are behind him saying he just killed somebody and they just kept driving.
They gave him a bottle of water.
I know, and thanked him for his services.
Just like the young man who shot the church up. And the black people let him in the church. They let him in the church and he shot them up. When he got arrested, they took him to a drive-through to get something to eat.
Red said the Navy is out. I guess the verdict is coming out today, so they got the Navy out there right now, ready for the protest.
Of course they got the Navy.
But they don't have them in place.
No, they don't, because they didn't have the Navy out when they ran up on that Capitol when Donald Trump, the president, told them to come to the Capitol.
I don't know, but anytime but something like this, you know that they think that we are going to act up. They're bringing out. They're bringing out the National Guard and whomever else.
KKK.
Because he's already started his tour. Like the guy that killed Trayvon Martin, You know, he was doing tours, going around signing skills packets. Yeah, he's already started his tour. They have pictures of him in clubs, taking pictures with people and getting pat on the back.
They knew the Capitol was going to be approached.
They did.
They knew it.
They did.
And they did nothing because they were cool with it.
Tom Page said, "Oh, the pictures of him in the bar drinking with his mother."
Yeah, he drinking with a squad. Yeah, I saw
And
that.
taking pictures with people like he was a celebrity.
Yeah, well, he got sponsors. Yeah, he got sponsors. People back him.
The only thing, and I know because when I was on radio, they told me you should vote and you should do this and you should do that. You should do this. And all I said was, there's never been change. And I'm not built to do this, y'all. I'm not, what I'm about to say, I'm not built to do it. There's never been change without violence. And the reason why this country exists is because of violence.
That's true.
How they took it over was because of violence. How this country can do what it does is by going around the world and exhibiting their violence.
I disagree.
There's never been
I
anything.
disagree. I believe that if Black people would start supporting other Black people and would start pouring into our own communities, then we would have a leg to stand on. There's a reason why they bombed our Wall Street.
And how did it? They got bombed by violence.
Right, but they did that because of the finances. If we would intentionally support ourselves instead of making them richer, then we could pay to get the right judges. We could pay to get the right people in office. We could pay to get good lawyers. We could pay to make sure that we got people on the jury. We could pay to make sure we get police officers, but it starts with money. So when you said that money doesn't make you happy, I'm just like, well, I sure as hell would like to try. Give me $5 million. Let me write a book and tell you how happy it made me, because I don't believe that.
And I might sound the way I sound, but when we do that, violence will come upon us, and we will have to fight back.
Right, but it's easy to fight back when you can afford an
No. But I understand that. But at the end of the day, it has to. We always want it to be like there's not going to be any violence. No, there is, because them same people who rush the Capitol, when a state gets taken over, that we all get together and we just say, okay, let's say the NBA is the next Black Wall Street, which I feel the NBA could be the next Black Wall Street. I'm just not smart enough or influenced enough to actually gather these young men to understand that every year more millionaires come in that are African American. Every year they're drafted and they come in. I'm not smart enough to organize it. So let's say they are organized and we decide, okay, all this money is going to go to the state. The state will be attacked somehow, some way. Them same people who rushed up on the Capitol are going to get mad because that state is going to have some people in it. So at some point, violence is going to take part. I want people to understand it does happen, and it has to happen for it to be changed. But I'm not down for a revolution because I know I'm good right now.
Right.
But in order to change for the people who are really being killed in them streets and the people who are really living in poverty right now and who got 7 more generations coming up next, to me, and I'm not the end all be all, and I may not be right, there's got to be violence, because America's taught me the only way to win is by doing that. And I could be wrong. So sorry for my long-winded.
That's a good point that we have been all brainwashed. Well, I'll tell you somebody who is not brainwashed, though, Michael Shawn.
Who
is that?
That would be Safari. He said, although I gave Erica Minette $100,000 watch for her birthday, it ain't no more popping off. I'm not getting back with her. And that's that. I don't know if you saw the clip where he said, when she said, guess what? I'm pregnant. And the look on his face was like, yeah, no. Yeah, not this time.
I knew he was out then.
Yeah, no, not this time.
He
said, you wish.
He was done.
He said, you wish.
I do give him credit, because when he said you wish that it was mine, he could still be lying. But if you know you did not run up in her,
it was like some, I'm for sure, I'm 100%. I ain't the pappy if you are.
I'm not.
I ain't that baby pappy.
The third baby or the second one?
Well, this will be their third, because they have the one baby.
Right, they just had.
Yes.
Oh, so she's pregnant again.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Playing for playful.
She was, but he was dead ass serious when he said "you wish." So that's definitely not happened.
I had a joke, but I can't tell the joke because I'd have to say pause like 13 times. Like I'd have to say pause.
Well,
if I was as well endowed as Safari, I would get a planet pregnant. Do you hear me? I would literally be like, yo, listen. I would give birth. It would be Mars, Venus, and Michael Shawn. Like literally, they would be.
He's an idiot. Michael Shawn Planet. That's all. That's all.
Well, I'll tell you who you're not going to be able to knock up.
I'd knock on your door, Mo. I'm like, I know we friends, but you see what I'm working with.
This uterus is closed, burned down to the ground. Ain't no more foundation to it. Ain't nothing else coming out of it.
I know that's right.
Nothing. Unless God come down and tap me on the shoulder and say, you got to take one for the team. Boom, here's the second coming of Immaculate Conception.
No.
It ain't happening.
So you can get your club shot up and it's all good? You bulletproof?
Oh no, I'm not bulletproof. I'm definitely not bulletproof.
Oh, I thought you was bulletproof. I thought you were saying there was no way.
My cousin was like, don't do it, girl. I was like, I ain't gonna do it.
You know, I always wonder, I said, why do guys complain about shooting blanks? I wish I was a blank shooter.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, now.
No, you don't, because then you would have those 3 miracles that you
No. I'm saying from now. Like now, it would be great. I think I still got potential to get like a 27-year-old.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. I mean, I know that you can. You're still capable. But I mean, kudos to you. If you want to.
Erica Badu did it, right? She's 50 with a 25-year-old. So there you go.
Listen, it's nothing wrong with that. So there is nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about having kids. At a certain age, your body can do it, but I can barely keep up with my 12-year-old right now. Like, do you know what it would feel like to start all over at this point?
That's what I said.
At this point,
but you know what's funny? If I was back in the game,
okay,
right, I would get a chick pregnant right now.
Yeah,
I would.
I can see that because whoever we with, we want a kid with that person.
Because you can say I'll get a chick pregnant, but for the woman, it says I have to raise a child. That's the difference.
Them sleepless nights and them terrible snooze and the sleepless nights. I'm not beat. My body and my mind is not built for that.
I don't even want to keep my grandkids. Like I have a 3-year-old granddaughter and
you can get them back.
A 3-month-old. I don't have the patience.
And you can give them back to their parents, and you still can't do it. See,
I can't. I'll be like, Joe, they tried to leave, sneak out, and I was right behind her with the kids in the baby bag. Like, where we going? You know,
I ain't never that. No. I just wrote down. She said, "I don't even want to keep my goddamn grandkids." That is so. She been around this morning show a bit too much.
Well, my last story of the day, Michael Shawn, is that the City Girls are officially splitting up, and my sources tell me allegedly that this has been a long time coming. For years, they've been constantly going back and forth about career choices, boyfriends. You know that when JT got with Lil Uzi Vert, it was a whole big situation. And she went on and basically talked about JT like every time you get a man, you change up, you switch up the game. And you put all into a man, and so they've come to a head, and my sources are telling me that they are calling it quits as a group.
Dog, I can't stand the City Girls so much. I wish they all lived with the baby.
And dating purgatory.
I wish he gripped all them bitches up.
That was funny. That was good.
God, yes, that is the worst group in the history of the world, my dude. Like the worst group. And Kathy said, I feel like there's something wrong with 50-year-olds dating 25-year-olds. No, it's called they got cardio, and their child is the same age or older as the person you're dating.
I don't agree with that. My father's wife is not that much older than me, and they're very happy.
And I was going to say that happiness is happiness.
She takes care of him.
All right, if I was in the game, I probably wouldn't mess with like a 24-year-old. It'd probably be like in that late 20s, early 30s.
But you
Like
got to
20
remember who Erykah Badu is. I mean,
Listen.
she got a 25-year-old. She got him for a reason.
Yeah,
She ain't looking for love
at all.
She just don't want to bother
that man is well kept.
Well endowed.
And I'm pretty sure he bringing everything that she needs.
Exactly.
For right now.
Right.
Look at
The only weird thing is like if your daughter, if you date somebody who's like, because Monty's 17, so if somebody was 24 and I thought Monty could beat her in a fight, I'll feel funny. Like I don't know. I think that would be weird.
It would have to be older. I mean, certainly 18 is legal, but it would have to be older. It would have to be like somebody that's in their late 20s for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like 29, 30. Like
29, 30. You could do that.
Yeah, y'all can't be following each other on TikTok. That'd be
you
weird.
could do that.
Right. That's weird. All right, y'all.
No,
we done wrapped it up. Sequisa, the nurse practitioner, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We need to have you more on here just to be on here. Because she said, I don't even fuck with my grandkids. That was hilarious.
That's not what I said. I said, I don't keep them overnight.
We knew what you meant, girl. We knew what you meant. I love y'all dearly, but y'all got to go back to your mamas.
Okay.
Y'all got to get... No, she hit him with the old school. Y'all ain't gotta go home.
I gotta get the hell up out of here. Here, take your juicy juice and your Teletubbies with y'all.
Juice.
There you go. Take y'all little juicy juices and
All
y'all
right.
snacks.
Tomorrow.
All right, Jay Black gotta go. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for every single thing, parking spots and all that stuff. Fight for your happiness.
Fight for
Never let
bacon.
somebody take them. Take your happiness and pray for everybody's health in these squares.
Yes.
We pray for your health.
Yeah.
Because Jay Black's going to get big. And my mom's blowing my phone up. Yeah. She knows I'm on. This is what kills me. My
It was
mom
after
knows
10.
I'm doing the show.
On the East Coast.
She knows.
East Coast.
All right. Let me
Later.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.